Let's
Yes,
go.
sir. And the Bills already. The Roses. Albert with the Roses.
Yes, sir. That was great.
Woo. Thank you. When you gotta introduce, you gotta represent. Feel me? I feel like I'm trying to be better than Shannon Sharp how he introduced these folks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't reading the card. He is. That's all I gotta say. That's all I want to say.
Ooh.
That's all I want to say. But what's up
Now,
though?
Anna with the Bills with the
But what's up
Roses.
though? Oh man. Oh, you guys are beautiful. Shout out to I see you. We haven't seen you in a minute. Yo, what's up, my guy?
We be
What's
Fortnite
up,
niggas
my
right now.
guy? Oh man, we haven't seen you in a minute. Shout out to the realist. He came
Shout
in
out to
here,
Albert. Oh, that's your turn.
represent like he always do. We appreciate you so much. Like I said, I'm sorry for some of the buttons. We may have some difficulties tonight, but I'm gonna do the best I can. We're gonna rock the boat like a Leo, okay? So please,
Mm-hmm.
just stick with me and just ride with me, okay? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Tonight's gonna be a good one. We're gonna have a
Yes.
good one tonight.
Yes. They are showering. We haven't even done anything yet.
Oh
Wow.
yes. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
We lit. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Ready? Hold on, where is it?
We lit. You know we lit it here. Oh yeah. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Abba Louis. Shout out. Shout out. I'm watching. I see everybody. Shout out to Anastasia. I see you. Shout out. Shout
Ooh.
out.
The heart over my head.
Oh yeah. We here.
We
We
are
here.
here.
Like I said, we here. We the realists, right?
One Piece is real!
We here, right? We here.
Every week.
Everything's
We're going to always
rolling.
be here.
We here. We live. We live. We live, baby. Yeah, we here. Oh man.
And look at the eye. Got the eyeshadow. She knows she looked good too tonight.
Yeah, you feel it?
She literally made sure that she is finna look good when she come on this
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I had to do everything over. Everything.
Not everything.
Everything had to get done. Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
My pages.
She might seem very intimidating, but she is very sweet with the New York accent, so please do not be afraid. She might seem like she is very intimidating, but I promise you she is sweet as a teddy bear.
Oh, so
I promise
sweet.
you. I promise you. Don't be thinking that. Don't be thinking because she got that accent, you be scared. Don't fall for that. I'm telling you.
Don't be intimidated. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Of course, you talk about anime. She won't be going to Geek Retreat for no reason. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. We finna get shit rocking tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Feelings will be hurt. Your friends will love
Oh,
us.
no. Wait. Myers, you're not about to do a drive-by wife declare and then just try to leave.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you listen to Myers say he is your wife, I guarantee you, you're bugging. Because I saw this man had like 10 waifus he claimed before on his Instagram page before. So
calling that man out.
I'm calling him out. He want to come and call me out about some Sasuke ain't no samurai. I ain't the one who said that, first of all. Then second off,
fair enough.
First of all, and then second off, you feel me? Stalli see the post. I ain't dumb.
He calling you out, Myers.
We said,
He's the one who posted. We ain't the one seeing him sitting in a chair and three surrounded him. Come on now.
She said what she said? He said she could be your wife, but these are my boys. You know, we like.
Oh yeah. We got loyalists in here.
That.
Look here. She's not a boy. That is a beautiful grown woman. Put some respect.
I think they talking about y'all.
Oh no, I ain't no boy. I ain't a boy. I'm a boys to men. I'm a boys to men. I'm a boys to men.
Motown Philly. Back again.
I'm telling you, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I'm a boys to men.
Oh, I love that.
I'm a boys to men. Come on now. Yes. And I thank you. Come on.
Yes.
Stop it. Come on now. Come on now. I'm one of them. I'm him. I'm one of them babies. I'm there.
Okay.
Them. I'm back. I'm in those time. Even though I wasn't born around that time of when they had everything existed. But still, I was in '96. I was in '96. I knew they was around. I knew that was around. I knew what's
It's
up.
okay.
I knew what's up when I was like 1 year old. I was still popping going on in that Bailey stomach. Hell yeah.
There's a 3 in front of my age, but it's okay because it's nothing but a number anyway. It's about how you feel.
Nothing but a number. 30 is just 25 plus, you know?
25 plus
25 plus wherever you at.
Oh man.
Speaking of which, because it's gonna get back to her at some point. Shout out to Chris, aka Video Game Vixen. Today is her birthday, 30th birthday.
Happy birthday. I wanna say happy birthday to you.
Look, Myers, if you were actually
42,
you would actually finally be somebody that's older than me. Because I keep telling everybody I'm older than everybody in the group.
yeah.
But if you were 42, you'd actually be older than me. But we know you're not 42. Come on now.
He's 27, I think, or 26. One of them ages.
26.
He's 26.
He around my group age.
See, look, there it is.
27. There we go.
Yeah.
It's one of them ages.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, man.
So, Stalli, you talked a little bit because we know, like I said, I had to hit her with the hello nurse. That maniac's up in here because, you know, she is our resident nurse around here doing big things.
Yeah.
But he comes in with the lightning. I appreciate that, my boy.
Thank you, Myers. Thank you, Myers. Like I said, I have some technical difficulties going on. I'm still
Trust me, I know the button would have been pressed by now. It's okay. But other than nursing, like I said, we haven't seen you since DreamCon. What else have you been up to?
Okay.
Ooh, come on. We good? We good?
Oh, we got it. Oh, no.
Let's go. Let's go. Cause that's the most important button we got. Cause that's the most important button we got.
Work with me, come on. That's it. That's all you gonna give me. That's all you gonna give me.
That's it.
What is happening?
That's it.
That's it.
See, I got to fix what's going on.
Damn.
I got what's going on over here. What?
And she doesn't watch the podcast.
Don't mind me.
She would know
Don't
what this
mind
is
me.
all about.
Yeah. Listen, I've been so busy. Okay, I've been mad busy to even be on anything. Mad busy. Okay.
You're with us, so that just says a lot of this. And she said yes with no hesitation. I didn't have to talk her into it or anything, sir.
Hell yeah.
But no, we got distracted by possibly one of our staples because he's having technical difficulties. So there's something we do every week that we might not be able to do this week, and it will be a shame if we're not able to do that this week.
Aww.
But what have you been up to other than
that? Okay, so I mean, after DreamCon, what did I do? I went to Anime NYC. That was cool. I made some content with my girl Samurai Mar, and I filmed some things with Jasiri as well, and with Justin for Shades of Otaku. So definitely been working on that as well.
Yes, I saw the video, all 3 parts of you cleaning people off.
Yeah. So I've been going around dusting people off as maid Levi. So I've been doing that. Of course, you know, I've been in nursing school and stuff like that, and it's really just getting my life together, honestly. So and I've been picking up new hobbies. So instead of me like cosplaying, because cosplaying has been like a really expensive hobby now, because you know, before when we was doing it and it wasn't mainstream, our costumes was like $10. Now they like $110. So it's a very expensive hobby. So I picked up other hobbies instead, and one of them has been reading. I've been reading a lot more. So yeah, and it's really just books of like self-help and financial literacy, things like that. So I've just been getting more into that. And plus all last year and into this year too, I was healing. I had came out of a breakup, a really bad one. So I was just healing and like just finding myself, still like finding myself, but like I'm getting more into myself like now, you know. Before, like last year when y'all met me and stuff like that, it was more or less like coming out of the breakup and then like trying to figure out how, like basically like refining myself, i.e. going to the gym, losing weight, basically just getting out more and talking to people more, that kind of thing. And then now that I'm like more calmed down from, or like more, how I should say, more like less heartbroken, I should say. Now that I'm like less heartbroken, I've picked up like the art or the enjoyment of reading and like watching more anime and things like that. So I'm slowly getting back into who I was before the breakup or like before the relationship and stuff. So yeah, that's basically my like past year and a half, 2 years of what I've been doing.
Well, what's been going on currently is a DJ Tech Ravers, if I'm saying that right, blessed you with a glowing jellyfish. Look at all the coins you got above your head right now.
Love
So
you.
you're gonna make bank tonight already.
That's my guy. Love you, Tech.
You see that? And I don't know.
Sin City was a maybe.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes!
Okay. One more time.
One more time, one more time, one more time.
Wait.
So I gotta join in. I'm gonna join in this song. I'm gonna join in.
Come on.
Sin City was a maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Get close enough. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll take it. You didn't do it all the way, but it's fine. I'll take
That's
it.
fine. That's
I'll
fine.
take it.
No, you were supposed to join in. So no, you're required. Anytime they pay our bills, that's how we usually thank our people around here. We give them a little reach.
Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is?
That's nice.
Oh wait, it's snacks.
Wait a minute.
Hey, y'all just raised me up. Take my wallet.
Oh my god.
Y'all just raised me up.
Oh my gosh! Wow! Oh man, it's the legend! It's the man with the millie with the blicky. Oh my god! It's my favorite!
Oh yeah, no. Snacks is the man. That's the homie right there.
It's my brother! Snacks! What it do, gay? We miss you over here, brother.
But but Stalli, we definitely appreciate your honesty, letting us know everything that you've been through over the past year. But something that I might have to give you a little bit of advice of, you can't come on here just looking the way that you look and revealing to people that you are a part of a breakup. Like that's just you're trying to cause like this enormous eruption in our chat. If your DMs blow up after this, don't blame me.
No, I'm not gonna blame you.
Because while I was aware of it, that is a topic I was not gonna bring up.
I'm completely fine with talking about it, so it's not. I'm fine with talking about it.
Oh no, we know. Oh, we know.
We saw the video. No,
no, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. That video,
hey, when I saw that, I said,
"Am I the asshole?" video.
I was like,
yeah,
I was like, tell me more.
That wasn't even my story. That was like, I was trying to know something new. But the picture, the picture that I posted, yeah.
Look here, I was ready. I had my cup like this. I was like, please tell me more.
Yeah, it was at the time, but then I finally learned that the "Am I the asshole" stories are stories that aren't real. They're other people's stories.
Yeah, they're other people's stories. I'm not gonna, I ain't gonna tell my business out like that.
No, look here. Yo, look, you don't have to bring it over here. Look here.
I already said the DM flood is imminent.
With their tea in their hand and stuff, like, tell me more. But
I was not like, tell me more. I was look here. I say this every day. I'm Loki. I'm just gonna watch and just
absolutely.
I wouldn't put my business out like that.
Like we're gonna talk about this in
person. Yeah, but initially it was like, what in the world? And then later I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I see what she's got going on here.
Mm-hmm. So she come back, posted a picture of her with fitness. I said, yeah, her DMs are flooded. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. After that one, I said, yeah. I said, well, somebody took it up on the screen. Yeah.
We are going into promote mode, obviously.
Oh Lord.
We get situated.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
But as we always say, because we're about to start getting into a couple of things here, what you guys see above me is the Podcast is Real TikTok page. Actually, that handle is you can find us at everywhere on that handle, with the exception of X/Twitter, because they don't allow that many characters over there. So over there, it's the podcast S-Real. But anyway, here,
I ain't
you
even
can
push
find
that
it.
button, I swear.
So I was like, "What the world, man? Like you're booing the
You see my
promotion?
hands? My
You
hands
got
are
a
right here.
podcast too, sir. Like what's going on?"
Look, my hands are right here. I'm telling you, we're experiencing technical difficulties. It's not me. It's not me. That was not me. My hands was like right here listening.
Yes. O's got me down at the bottom. So y'all see it right there. Y'all need to make sure y'all click on that and go follow that. We are trying to get it to 1,000 followers. That way we can go live from there outright. And once we get that page to 1,000 followers, I will be doing another giveaway, just like we did back in January. Because, I mean, come on, guys. Who doesn't like stuff? Like, everybody likes stuff. So if you want to win stuff,
It's free. They like it.
You just go hit that follow button.
Just make sure the stuff that you want. I just want to just declare a disclaimer. Just make sure the stuff that you want is not something that on a wish list I will be like, why? Because I've been seeing some of y'all wish lists out there and it's fucking crazy. Y'all scare me. Some of y'all be scaring me out there. I be checking these.
On the flip side, I don't judge. If it's on Amazon and it's purchasable within the budget that we give, just let me know. But that won't happen until we get to 1,000 followers over there. So, and you know we come through because I came through when we did our Naruto trivia. Our 2 winners got their prizes because I would never make anything up. That is not what we do over here on the podcast. It's real. We are very, very honest people. And we're honest about everything, including our opinions, which you're going to get a lot of today. In fact, this one up here has already teased to me, literally right before we went on the podcast, that she has some hot takes that she wants to share on the podcast tonight. She didn't tell me what those hot takes were, so I'm going to be just as surprised as you are tonight, sir.
All right. Also, you swinging. So she's saying hot takes and swinging. That means she's swinging. All right.
Hey, look. You can swing all you want.
I had mad hot takes, and then like as I was getting ready, I forgot most of them. But I did write some of them down. I did. So
how you gonna forget half your hot takes?
Oh, ADHD. Okay. Listen, I'll be forgetting.
Oh, that sound like excuses. But anyway, yes, definitely.
I got them right here, though. I got them. I got some of them.
But that'll be a little later. It isn't quite time for the disclaimer at the moment because you have already very, very well let us know a lot about what you've been getting into. But there was one thing that you didn't fully get into that you do a whole lot, and that would be cosplay. Because, ladies and gentlemen, when she cosplays, she cosplays. And she cosplays very, very well. As we can see right above me right now.
Please don't run in these comments to be acting wild, because y'all known for doing that. Y'all known for doing that. Please don't. please don't. Emojis are fine, okay? I'll take emojis any day.
I'll take emojis, but please
some of these comments,
all of your thirst comments directly to stop. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, don't do that. Save it somewhere else.
Talk to us about this cosplay.
So me, okay. So I mean, I've always wanted to do an Inuyasha cosplay. At first, I did not Kagome, Kikyo, but I didn't like how I looked. Like the clothing was baggy and stuff, and I figured that's how it's supposed to be. But it didn't go right on my page, and I couldn't find like poses and stuff like that. So I'm like, what about that hair lady that they first ran into? So,
very early on.
Right, literally like the first person.
Like within the first, 3 episodes?
Yeah. So I'm like, let me try that. So I didn't have anything except for the wig for this cosplay. And of course, Yura don't got no curly hair. She got a straight bob and everything like that. And I was just like, I'm not spending another set of money to get a bob. So I'm like, I'm going to just reuse what I got. But I did go on Amazon and I bought everything else. And then the string that I used for her thread was actually like sewing thread, and then I just like edited it to make it look thicker. I basically like drew over it kind of thing. But this cosplay I wanted to do like for a long time because I wanted to do a cosplay from Inuyasha, and it was either this or Kagome, and I'm like, Kagome is so basic. So I said I'm gonna do this one, and I really like how it came
Hold
out.
on, that's the main piece though. That's
with
the main.
with that, no. First of all, I can make the argument that Kagome's the side chick, but and she's okay with that, and she's okay with it. But yeah,
I
but
think she's the side as well.
I will say
No,
this
we know Kikyo was a side. I mean, Kagome was a side, but she became the main in the end. We know that.
in the end, yeah.
She only became the main because Inuyasha couldn't get his original main.
Because she finally went away forever.
Right. So he couldn't really at first they couldn't even see eye to eye, if I remember right. They couldn't even see eye to eye. Like I think she was trying to kill him. And then she didn't want she loved him but didn't really love him. And then she went away forever anyways. So it's like, the love of my life is gone. Well, you've been by my side this whole time.
You look like her, so you know.
Kagome is just the baby moms. Literally,
But Kagome does have what a lot of people like to see women dress up in cosplays, and that's the schoolgirl outfit.
They do. He settled, and that's a fact. Inuyasha settled. If he had, honestly, probably if he had died along with Kikyo, he might have been with her. But that would have been a whole different something else.
Yeah, but Magaza made the case that that ain't Kikyo. That was somebody else. That was not Kikyo. That was definitely somebody else. That was not Kikyo. that woman was somebody else. Like you tell me the woman who was pure of heart came back to life and acted that evil? Nah, bro. Bro. I can make that case. I can make that case right there. So when that girl came back, I looked at her. I said, "That is not her." How she came from the prettiest girl to the greatest, most loving person to the most hated person, not the most hated because she still wish she was reborn. She still walked around like she was still the most loving person and people still didn't know who she was. But then after that, she just saw Inuyasha, she just got burning hatred out of nowhere. I'm like, nah, y'all that's a curse.
You also got to think about how all of that ended though too. And then
they
she does
that so
come
long,
back.
and then Mama Inuyasha had her in the hand. You feel me? In the with the souls wrapped around, hugged her. It was like, I just want to be by your side. I'm looking at it. I'm just like,
right in front of Kagome.
But I said, if I was Kagome,
right in front of Kagome, but Kagome knew her place. All right, she knew her place. She was like, all right, I'm gonna step back, and then she was like,
but the thing about Kagome though, she ran into something that she didn't even mention. She just had a feeling. She's just like, I see the souls. Let me just follow
she
to
was
where these souls are going. And then obviously, you know who they was. Because you called it out as soon as you saw the souls. Is this Kikyo's souls? I think I should follow it to find her. Like, no shit. No. Like, no. And then when you see her, what do you expect, homie? Like, no, you know what it was. It's like, it's women intuition. They want to say women intuition and that shit. Come on, bro. You know exactly what was going on. As soon as you walked aside that hug, you just want to run back to the other world. I was like, what do you expect, bro? Like, what do you expect? What the hell? Like, what? That's something you can't let go. Like, bro, you can't let something like that go that easily, bro. That's too hard to let go. I can understand Inuyasha, bro. Like, I can't just let somebody go who I just rocked and I know who was pure heart and out of nowhere. It's too much. But y'all know.
But to be fair, you could always peg that question to people in real life. If a person was like married, right, and they were with somebody for years, and then that person passes away, some time goes by, you got to move on. You meet this new person, and you
don't make it to me.
But then the old one manages to come back. What do you do?
True. But if they come back, I don't know. Some people be going back to the person that comes back.
Well, I think it isn't I don't like you anymore. We broke up. I've moved on. To death do us part.
That's appropriate. I don't like you anymore. Like, but there's also people who have feelings and go back. Like,
them too. But I was just talking about the only reason you're not with them is because they're not alive anymore. So you never stopped loving them, but you have to move on. And now that person you never stopped.
If they come back, then your feelings will come back. Yeah, that's true. Which makes sense.
Then it gets more complicated if you had kids with them. That's a whole different conversation.
Baby mama drama. If I ain't gonna lie, if I was going, man, I'd be a bitch. Inuyasha, sit.
Sit, boy.
Sit, boy.
I'll be petty. Look here. I'm just saying, in this generational time, because I was thinking about it, in this generational time, if I was a female and I was in Kagome's shoes and I see Kikyo and Inuyasha at the same time, and then you want me to have a realization? No, because I met a lot of women who are salty when they see somebody that they like go back to who they like originally. And if I had the words just like her, I'm saying Inuyasha said so many times you don't even understand it, bro. That face gonna be planted in the ground, bro. I'm like that. Like look here, y'all. If y'all start waiting to the exhale, that's me. That's me. That car gonna get burned, baby.
Oh my
God. That truck gonna be burned. Yes, it is. Nah, I'm crazy like that. I'm crazy. I love too hard. Don't do me like that.
I believe it.
I love too hard. I put it too much. I did with arrows. I've been through demons. I done freaking what's his name? Muraku must miss for you. Nah, bro. Nah. And who are you to walk back in here and just want to take somebody I worked hard for? Nah, bro. Inuyasha sit, boy. Sit. Man, yup.
And that is why my guy, aka the person I cosplay, is Lord Shishomaru, because all that man wanted was his sword and for humans to leave him alone.
All he wanted, he had a powerful sword,
he was one track minded.
Yeah, powerful sword.
Yup.
Like that's all. Look, get that man his sword. He could just leave him alone.
He would have been good.
Nah, bro. He can't have that sword. Of
course,
Daddy gave it to him for a reason.
Sword, but
Daddy taught him a lesson about life. All he wanted to do was destroy. He know what's up. Daddy knew what's up. What's up.
Yeah,
man, I like humans. I'm telling you, like that's my guy. Though.
Shout out to Dad. Rest in peace to Dad. You feel me? Shout out to Dad. He did what he had to do.
Here's a sword for you. Here's a sword for you.
You get a sword.
The only difference is when they went to get the sword, and that's another thing. If I was filming, man, I pulled the sword out for you. Oh yeah, man, and I pulled the sword out for you when you walking that bitch in the court. Man, you gotta, man, come on, y'all gotta keep it a band here. I was with you when you was fighting Lord Shogaru, and then you was fighting over the sword, and here I go, just say, oops, oh wow,
oops,
like,
basically,
boy, I'm telling you, them six will be coming. I feel you, Kagome. Look at Kagome. I feel you, love. I understand, but you gotta play your role. You gotta play your role, buddy.
By the way, Miss Kitty, I did see you come in with the Borks. We were just kind of deep in conversation.
Yeah.
Sin City was a radio.
Oh yeah, it went through this time. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it went through this time. Oh yeah.
Look at the bars. She's spoiling. She does this every week.
She's spoiling. She got 1.1. What are you talking about spoiling?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's Stalli, though. We can't compete with that.
What you mean? They over here They are literally over here T-Paining her right now. I'm gonna buy you a drink. I'm gonna take you home with me. I got money in the bank.
She in the bed like, ooh.
What?
DG Mercury.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you for the shout out. Okay. All right. Okay.
Sin City was a radio.
Yes. No, like last week we actually hit a record high for gifts, and that was crazy. But it looks like we might end up passing it because they're still going. Like it's just. So you know what? We're gonna continue to try to get us some content because if we sit here and just show love all night, we're not gonna get a whole lot done. So you can go ahead and talk to us about this next cosplay. You should know what it was. I mean, it's literally in the promo.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, one of my faves. Okay, right. So this one is Baji. At the time, I think I was watching that last season of Tokyo Revengers, and of course, like Baji wasn't in it, but I'm like Baji's like probably one of the most loved characters if it's not Takemichi or Mikey, right? And I was just like, you know
Or I can
what?
make a case for somebody else, but keep going. I can make a case, but keep going. Keep going.
Wait,
Wait,
Cause
wait,
you,
wait.
keep
girl,
going.
I'm
Now
saying,
keep
keep
going.
going.
Keep going.
I'm saying, keep going. Speak your piece, girl. Speak your piece. Speak your
Okay.
piece. Speak your piece. You got
So
the mic.
with this one now, so I just wanted to do like a really good cosplay. Well, I was in like the peak of my fitness journey. Like my stomach was real flat. Right now I'm not in my peak, but my stomach was real flat. The glutes was gluten. I basically shape shifted from having titties to no titties, right? Like I shape shifted. I lost all the weight. I was probably the lightest I've ever been, which was like 116, and this was last year. So I decided that because I had such a like not really masculine, but like more like muscular build at the time, I'm like, let me do a gender bend of a guy character. So this one I did of Baji. I had the jacket and then I had like a t-shirt and everything like that to wear under, but I didn't really like how baggy the shirt was. So I'm like, you know what? We about to really gender bend this shit up. So I'm like, let me
Let
tie
him loose.
it up, you know, pull the shoulders down a little bit, make it look a little feminine. And of course, I already had the hair done, I had my makeup done, but the way I did my makeup was a little bit different. Baji has really high up arched eyebrows, so I basically like made my eyebrows really thin with makeup and I arched them really high. So I did that, and I made my eyes more what's it called? More fox like or cat eye like with makeup as well. So I basically shape shifted. Like my eyes are already like cat eyed kind of, but I made it more slanted if you know what I mean. Um and yeah, I already had the hair and everything and I had the scrunchie and stuff like that. So I just, I did what I needed to do. However, even though I was in my like peak fitness, I did not have abs. So I just want to let y'all know that those abs that y'all are seeing are definitely painted on.
You shouldn't be telling people that.
Listen, I need people to know that I'm talented.
Look here.
The abs, they're
Just
there, but they
look
weren't
here. She
fat.
telling people, you telling people she don't need to be telling people that. I'm seeing Dubs telling people I shave on my eyebrows with no career.
No, for real, I shave off my
You
eyebrows.
talking about you don't need to tell nobody that. You need to tell her that right there. I'm so sick of her. I'm so
I've
sick of her,
never
bro.
done that.
She
I've
Look,
came with
never
the
done that.
XX face. I'm done.
and 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 by the way, she knows what she's doing too. Because which I don't down people because you know what? If I was a master strategist or had the ability to be a master strategist, I would probably be doing some of the same things. In that Boggy video, she's looking really good. Got the shirt all tied up and everything. Look at her here. Got the thing out with the shirt all tied up. But if you go look at the thumbnail on the Instagram video, that shirt is not tied up.
Was it not? Was it the one where? Okay, yeah, no, it
Yes.
wasn't. And that's what I'm saying. It was baggy, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just leave it as is and how it is like that. But
She knew what she was
her
doing.
at its peak. So, I actually didn't edit this picture. This picture was straight from the camera roll. So, like I said, the abs that you see there, I literally took some concealer and like outlined it myself. The only thing that I edited was my background. Other than that, no edits. Which usually my pictures are no edits. Like I don't edit my pictures. Like I make sure that my makeup is on point. I make sure that like if I need to draw any tattoos or any fake tattoos on my body, I make sure that I do that perfectly so that I don't have to like when it's in the video, I don't have to like do anything like extra to like edit a video or anything like that. And that was another thing too. So somebody like they saw this picture and they was like, I don't see Baki, and I'm like, how? The long hair, the like the scrunchie, like how you don't see that? But
Look here. In this generational time, and he is a living witness of this. When it comes to us black people cosplaying, people are gonna say whatever the hell they want just to
oh,
get
and
up
I
under your
literally know
fucking
that.
skin.
I'm a living
That's
testament
one
of
of
that
them.
too.
Because
That's one of them
I
comments.
also cosplay Baji. He was one of my
Right.
29 that I've done. Well, one of my 15. There's only been 15 days so far this month.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, it's getting so taxing, but you know what? I'm pushing through it because like I told him and I told everybody last week, I wanted to try to do, because last year I tried to do the 28 days of cosplay in February, but I got to about day 9 or 10 and just gave up. And that's with me most of those days just reposted old videos.
But now this man
Still
posting
getting
back to back.
old video.
You see the, but I would say this though. You see the difference between last year reposting and this year doing new content. You see the big difference.
Everything I've done this month has been brand new shot this
Big
month.
difference.
I have been cosplaying every single day, and not just a cosplay. I've been posting a video and pictures. So that's been 2 posts per day when it only requires me to do 1. I've been doing 2 posts per day.
Now let you know a secret. That is literally the bread and butter for getting like viral or famous or traction on your Instagram. Literally, you post your picture, you post your video, get off the app and go do another one. Post another picture, post a video, get off the app and go. That's literally how I got so many followers within the second year of me cosplaying. I literally buckled down and I was like, I'm gonna be consistent. I was consistent for like I want to say like 5 months. Posted a picture and a video every single day, and then I went to every other day once I saw like the traction.
Right.
And
when this month is over, I'm not doing every day anymore. I will still do
taxing.
often.
It's taxing. It really is.
Because it's also this too. If anyone goes and looks at my content, I'm also not half-assing these videos. I could easily just throw something on and just be like, okay, let me put the camera on and do this real quick and turn it off. Like, no, I've been putting effort into every single video, every cosplay transition, editing every photo, coming up with the right backgrounds, just all of this. There have been nights that I have not been going to bed till like 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm like, I want to make sure I get all of this right. And then still having to get up at like 8 in the morning to go work. So
it's taxing. It is taxing. And I could say I was doing the same thing when I was before like my stuff started going viral. I was doing the exact same, staying up till 2 a.m. in the cosplay, making 3 videos at a time, all of that, and posting back to back. Every time I got home, this was before the gym. Every time I got home, I would go home and do a cosplay.
I'm actually about to find out.
Like,
because I've gotten so many cosplays in the past 2 years, I honestly don't even know if I have 29 cosplays, but we're about to find out.
Nah, one of them comments was funny though. I saw one of them. He said he has so many cosplays. I was like, I know. Yeah, I don't know how many cosplays he had because
I might have 29. I don't know. Like every day I go to my closet, I'm like, who's next? Who's next? There's literally been a couple of people I pulled out this month. That one person I pulled out that I haven't pulled out in 2 years. Yeah. It was like, oh, that's right, I do still have this. By the way, that video is about to hit 1 million on TikTok any day now. I mean, on Instagram. Sorry. On Instagram any day now. One I have not pulled out in 2 years is already at about 950,000 views.
Hey, yo.
We love that.
So,
we love that. And that is well deserved, bro. That is well deserved.
I just want to say, Crunchyroll. I don't know if Crunchyroll Hypeland. Hello. Hi. How you doing? Hi. This man right here has the views and amount. So, you know, I don't know if you want to just send a sponsorship over time. You know what I'm saying?
It'll come.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you feel me? He is doing better than most of the black cosplayers in the game. I'm just saying.
You have a video it's about to hit 14 million views, and
it's Black History Month, and then it's a really good time for him cosplaying. And then I ain't gonna lie, Hypeland, we gonna need that sponsorship too, because we see them. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna need a sponsorship.
I don't know if Hypeland ever gives
y'all jackets looking fire. I ain't gonna lie,
I have been in talks with the lovely lady Destiny, aka Sunflower. And she has been trying to help me on my journey. She's been helping me on my journey to try to finally get a sponsor because I already have no bitches. I at least could use a sponsor. I don't need to not get no sponsors too.
Stop the cap.
No, because his video, he's like, bitches.
He lying. Nah.
Everybody is about to hit 100,000 views.
He just lied. That man just lied. Don't you say, don't let that man over here just say that on live. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you
One
know. Don't let this
time.
man do that. Don't
One
let this man
time.
do
You
that.
can't just rest on laurels of one thing that ever happened.
But your case was no. You can't say no.
Don't blow
If
his
you have-
spot up. Don't blow his
Speaking
spot
of
up.
which,
If he say- if
our-
the man say he gets no gal, he gets no gal. That's it.
Our
Leave it at that.
video-
Don't blow his spot up.
Our video is about to hit 100,000 views, by the
Is
way.
it?
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie,
It's
when I saw that,
slowly and steadily still been getting looked at and still been getting attention.
that's what happens. That's what happens. The
But
consistency
no,
that
but
you
it's
on
like
and
you said. At
Yeah.
this time last year on Instagram, because I already had the followers over here, but Instagram I want to focus more on Insta because this app be tripping. I wanted to focus on Instagram, and this time last year I only had 900 and something followers, and then in last month I hit 2,000 followers last month. So in the course of a year, I got another 1,000.
Mhm.
But then last week, I celebrated 4,000 followers. And now fast forward to this week, I am officially on watch for 10K. I am that close.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, that's why consistency.
Good, bro.
Consistency.
Keep
Consistency.
going, because once you keep elevating, you cannot stop. Like, you can't stop. Once you stop, then it just goes down. Keep going. Keep going.
No. Like I've always posted consistently. It's just twice a day for 29 straight days. I've never done that before. Because when I started on TikTok, I was posting every single day. And it did translate into me. In fact, today is actually the 2-year anniversary of my very first viral video on TikTok.
Nice. Okay. Nice. Happy anniversary.
Hey, yo, sir, we ain't finna act like we ain't see you just walk to that door. How you doing? How you doing? You ain't just finna walk to this door and not say anything. How you doing, sir? I can't wait to see you. It's almost that time.
GR time.
It's almost that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost that time.
It's almost that time.
It's almost that time.
But what else time it is it's time to throw it back. And I mean throw it all the way back.
Oh, yeah. Let's put it out there.
This is my favorite. One of my faves as well. One of my faves. Okay, a lot of people tell me that this one is their favorite one of me. And this is what I be talking about shape-shifting, because I was definitely 150 pounds here. You can see. But
Bruh.
I was heavy for my size.
Bruh.
But yeah, Roxanne. So I don't know if y'all know that sound on TikTok. Roxanne.
Of course.
I don't even want to do it. So that sound was trending. And I'm like, I want to do a TikTok to this so bad. So I'm like, wasn't that girl from the Goofy movie named Roxanne? So I'm like, I'm looking it up. I'm like, yeah. So I ended up doing that sound to that, and then doing this cosplay. This one was like one of the easiest cosplays I've ever done. This shirt I bought off of Amazon. The wig I bought off of Amazon. That's actually a synthetic wig also. And everybody loved that color. And with this, I think around this time is when I started doing the heart on my face, which I didn't even do it today. I should have did it today. But I started like every time I go out, I would draw like a little heart on my face because that's what I did in that cosplay. So I started doing that on my face because of this cosplay. And yeah, that's really it. This was really by far one of my favorite and easiest cosplays to do.
It's definitely one of my favorite Disney movies, so we always appreciate some Roxanne or anything you can relate over here.
Oh, no, absolutely.
I don't know if you saw, but I also did Beret Girl, and I remade the scene where she was like, "Life is like a lime." I also remade that.
Stalli, eyes on your own paper, okay?
You see?
Don't jump ahead of the host.
So, yup. This one, super easy for me to do. I literally used the same wig, bought the beret, and I had that jumpsuit in my house, and I was like, yeah, we about to get it. That mic, I actually edited on the picture. So that was not a mic in my house, but I did actually have a mic in my house. So I was able to actually redo the scene type shit. But that stool I'm actually sitting on right now.
Oh, wow.
I'm actually sitting on that stool right now. But yes, this is another one of my favorites. I don't know, man. I really love this one. I
Are
want to
you a fan of
say,
the Goofy movie?
huh?
Are you a fan of a Goofy movie?
Hell yeah! I used to watch that all the time as a kid. All the time. Oh my god. I really like this cosplay. It was so easy. And I think I did it the same day actually. Yeah, I think I did this one the same day. All I did was put on the purple eyeshadow and then change my lip color. And then I just threw on the jumpsuit and called it a day. I think I did did it the same exact day because they use the same hair. So yeah, that one was super easy for me, and I love it. I love all my easy cosplays, honestly. Like, and
Oh, I can,
especially if it's
you are posing your ass off in this
yeah,
photo.
I was. Even when I sat with my legs up, oh my gosh, to even try to catch that, I had to pose for that for like I did that pose for like 30 minutes just to get it right.
That's
Just to get it
dedication.
right.
That's dedication right there.
I used
She
to
said this arch will look right.
hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
And two,
Oh,
I was making TikToks. That is the dedication right there. That's the dedication.
She said this arch will look right in this picture.
Hell
Goddamn.
yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
absolutely.
That's another thing. That's one of my hot takes that I'm gonna be talking about. That's one of my
Oh,
hot
well,
takes.
okay.
We'll get to that then. We will get to Stalli's hot takes. But I do want to go to one more picture before we start sliding into some more career stuff for you. And
Yeah.
this one's just a little personal. That's all. Just a little.
Oh, look at me, Joe. Look.
You hugging Chucky is wild.
You know
You
what's
hugging
crazy?
Chucky is wild.
I
Man.
wasn't even intentionally trying to dress like Chucky that day, but it was just that I had the shirt, I had the corset, and I had the wig, and I was just like, yeah, why not?
I saw you wear that, and
And y'all was
I
like,
looked at everybody else. I said, she's the only one wearing something scary. Everybody else wearing One Piece. We all wearing
yup,
Mario. You feel me?
yup.
She went from a ghost to a doll, y'all. Does that make sense?
And you
I was
gotta
like,
understand, like, we had just met her in person for the first time at Geek Retreat. We were already following each other before Geek Retreat. So, but I didn't know her personality. So she's walking
Yeah.
around in a Chucky outfit, and that New York was New York in that day. And it was just like, man, he is quite a character. By the way, sir, who am I?
Yo, y'all are never gonna let me live that down. Listen,
I
I'm
have
so
that
sorry. If
video.
Mitchie is watching this, I'm so sorry.
Nope. That's stand forever on the Geek Retreat edition. Boy, she played that machine so hard. See, I'm happy. That's the thing.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing about when we was playing that game, right? If y'all don't know, we was playing Catch a Phrase. And Catch a Phrase.
Hold on, sir. There's a whole ass dinosaur on our screen right now.
Sin City was sin.
No, right?
Sin City was Arabia.
What the?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
Hey, boo boo, once you get it in the basket. Look here. A little story time. If y'all don't understand.
Story time.
Little story time, because I want to tell this story. Because this story, because I was the spectator of this. It was
Wait. Pika, you gonna stay for story time?
Please stay for story time, Pika, because you
Was
ain't
it
gonna be there. You already hurt my heart
was
not
Pika
being there.
Pika was there.
We love you, Pika. You already hurt my heart saying you're not gonna be there, but it's all good. We see you in spirit. Excuse me, the toy was talking. So we was all playing catch a phrase. If you don't know what basically catch a phrase is, it's basically a person has to mimic whatever the word that the person has on the screen or what title, and if they get it right with the time limit. Give me a second.
Yeah, that's happening.
I apologize. This is not Andy. I'm not Andy. It was backwards. So
It's in April 7th to the 11th or something like that.
April, we should hold up, pause. How the hell you don't know what date? Excuse me?
Because I don't know if I'm going yet.
You just gonna break that on the podcast?
Yeah.
What?
Not you coming. What is that? A sword?
Say that
Oh,
one more time. What?
I don't. I don't know if I'm going yet. I don't know.
You know what? I'll be cool. I'll let it go. I'll let it go.
Well,
I'll let it
okay.
go. Cause you know what?
Right? In my
I
defense,
blame Caleb City.
what do you got to do with this?
No,
What?
let her say her defense. She said
In
in
my
her
defense,
defense.
Go, say your
I
defense before I tell this story.
okay, okay, right.
I don't got the mic. You got the mic.
Thanks, right. I am going on a cruise next month. Because I am working
That's
every
March.
day. I'm
Okay.
working every day this month.
Mhm.
And so I need something, I need a little relaxer. Also I have a lot of student loans that I need to pay off. So, and thank you, Pika. And I'm trying to lower down on my credit card debt, so that's why I'm working like another job. So I'm trying to basically lessen down on like the hobbies that cost the money, like cost a lot of money, and because I don't even have like no new cosplays or anything like that to actually contribute to the group. So I would have just been there just to be there, and I kind of don't want to do that and take up space. So yeah, so that's why I'm like, I don't really know if I'm gonna go, but it's still an option, but I'm pretty sure the deadline passed already, and I didn't have the funds to pay it at the deadline. So that's what
I'll just talk to mama. Just talk to Mama or Roger. They'll work with you.
I know, I know. And
They'll
I
forever
also
work with
do
you.
have a
They worked out.
student
They're
loan.
working with me. They'll work with you. Trust.
I know.
So okay, first of all, number one, you wouldn't be taking up space because this isn't like the other ones where if you're out, they're gonna replace you with somebody. No, the people that are invited are the people that are going. If you're going, it's just gonna be one less person there. So yeah, it's not like
Ah,
the other times. Number two, who cares if you got the same old cosplays?
I care. But no, it's so I think of it like this, right? I gotta, cause no matter where I'm flying from, right? Flying from where I live off rip is at least $400, right? So it's not like it's a cheap flight. You feel me? So no matter where I'm flying from, is at least $400, and then on top of that, I pay for the retreat, which is another, I think, like $400 or whatever. And then what's
Go
it
to
called?
Discord, Pika. Discord will
And then
say
another $400.
everything.
So it's like I can put that $400 towards my credit cards.
Or, or,
Here we go. Here we go. Here we
or
go. Here we go. The big step about to talk. Go ahead. Do you? Go ahead. Do it.
did you ever think, even for a second,
Mhm.
that you were surrounded by not just a community, but also fans and people that if you just said, look, I might have a little say and pride inside of me, but I would like to have a little help because this is this one thing I go to this retreat full of a bunch
I'm
of love
not
people
doing
where
that. I'm not
and
doing that.
I
Not
would just like just a little bit of help. You don't think that your trip to the Geek Retreat could not be funded?
No, I don't. I don't think that people. Okay, honestly, I don't think that people care enough to loan me $1. I really don't think that. Like I've tried like having like starting my own business and stuff like that, and like nobody has ever bought from me or anything like that. Like I would say like strangers have, but like when I've tried to do things like online, it's a lot harder for people to support me when it comes to things like that. Like people don't, I don't know what it is. People don't send things like that towards my way. I have a whole wish list on Amazon that nobody buys from.
Mm-hmm,
I
Okay. Yeah.
mm-hmm,
Keep going. Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Oh
Keep
my
going.
gosh. Yeah, I have a whole wish list that nobody buys from.
mm-hmm,
I have
Mhm.
I do have like a buy me a coffee that nobody buys me a
mm-hmm.
coffee or
Yeah.
anything like that.
That'd be
So
a
it's like
possibility.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to.
We
Yeah,
love coffee over here. Yep.
that's interesting.
Very interesting.
Bet you like it black too, don't you? Your
I don't
coffee.
like y'all right
hmm
now. I
Keep
don't
going.
like y'all right now.
Keep
But
going.
no,
No.
me
We're
personally,
supporting you.
I
Keep
don't
going.
like
No. Keep
coffee.
going. Keep going. Go on. Keep telling us how nobody's going to support you, and then out of nowhere you're going to be there. Keep
That
going.
way, no.
Keep going. No. Keep
I
talking. Keep
honestly think
talking.
that people won't support me in that way.
Yeah.
They would
Mm-hmm.
support me with like liking my picture, sharing my picture, commenting
Uh-huh.
on my picture. But as for like financially, I don't think people would support me that way.
No,
Mhm.
okay.
That's an interesting story.
Very interesting. Very
We'll
solid.
we'll put that to the side as one of Stalli's hot takes. By the way, we'll talk after the podcast.
Definitely
Well,
talk after the
anyway,
podcast.
this
Definitely
person
we'll talk
right
after the
here.
podcast because we're not
I'm
gonna hear that
trying to get
bullshit.
my life together, y'all.
I refuse to hear that bullshit because
I'm trying to get my
your
life
Vegeta's
together.
definitely show, but it's all good.
We'll
It's all
talk
good.
after the podcast. That's
It's all good. We'll talk.
Listen,
We'll
I'm
talk.
trying to
We'll
get my
talk.
life together. I got bills.
Look at we'll talk. We'll talk.
I got a whole car that I gotta fix. I got a
Look here,
mortgage.
we'll talk. We'll talk. I hear you just yapping your lip.
Yeah, that's all I hear.
You just yapping right now. Right, but story time, right?
Yes, story. Get to your story.
Story time. Story time. So, you feel me? We was at Geek Trade. We were playing Catch a Phrase, right? And Catch a Phrase is one of the funniest things. If you don't know Catch a Phrase, you go on my page right now for vocals, look at the Geek Retreat and see every single thing that we did last year. You will not see the I think only thing you probably won't see on there is much of a content, but you will see the turn ups, you will see the karaoke's, you will see the wild and outs, you will see you will see the hot tub. Hey, I'm telling you, this Geek Retreat is gonna be amazing because I got microphones for this. We're gonna have a jacuzzi talk. Oh, I can't wait for this one. I'm looking forward for this one. And I got a camera coming. So hey, we about to look. I've been working on this Geek Retreat. Look, I've been working on this. But look, so this game, right? And if everybody don't know, I am one of the people who's not one of the people like to be in the games like that. I like to spectate because spectating is way much more funner to me instead of being in it. Because he knows I'm Loki. I like one of the gods up there. I just want to see y'all fight. So shout out to Tokyo, Evie, and them because they made it very interesting as well. Because those were one of the main people you were shooting at. So we were playing Catch a Phrase, and then it was one of the subjects, right? And I have the clip. And basically one of the people timed out in one of the things, right? And she caught one of the people basically trying to say that they guessed the name of, I don't know what the topic was, but they basically was trying to say she got that one right. But I was like, I didn't know because nobody else was around because I'm a truth man as well. Nobody didn't say that word. Stalli, on the other hand, her New York came out for real. You feel me? When I say it came out, boy, it came out. She was like, hey, yo, dead ass, what the fuck are you talking about, B? What the fuck you mean?
No, we don't even talk like that.
No, you heard the time. No, that was wrong. You did not get that right. I was in the side. I was like,
it's mad funny
because
because it's not even how it
she
went.
didn't do it once. She didn't do it twice. She didn't do it
It's not even how it
four times. She did it 4 times to let the other people know. I was like, oh my gosh, she is an alarm. She is literally the alarm going on over here. Mad at the other team in Tokyo. They was going at it, bro. And I love seeing black people fight against each other when it comes to things like that.
Don't forget the one. Don't forget the one. Don't forget the one where that time was running out and she was on the other team. So it was like it's 6, 5, 4. As soon as it gets to 3, she just starts going, I'm not thinking.
Listen, yeah, that's how it went. Listen, I knew the person wasn't gonna get the answer, right? I knew they wasn't gonna get the answer, so I'm like, yeah, it's about to buzz up right now. So I'm like, like, you feel me? And she was trying to like hear because everybody else was talking, so I'm like, I gotta be louder. I gotta be louder than everybody else. But she was trying to hear it to see like if it was beeping down, and I was just like, you know what? She ain't about to get it. So I was just like,
Shout out to Chai.
I'm so sorry.
Shout out to Chai. Shout out to Mama Chai. We love you.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Hey, she went hard. You didn't get it right.
I love her. But I'm so sorry. I just get mad competitive, so that I just start doing nonsense.
And that's good to know. But like he said, Geek Retreat is definitely going to be amazing. It'll be even more amazing if somebody else is going to be there. But anyway, we got to talk a little deeper about your fitness journey. Because that is something that you are really on right now. And you've even started a whole new page so that you can, I guess, also keep yourself accountable as well on your journey to not only look better, but feel better and everything else. Physically, mentally, spiritually, all that good stuff.
Yes.
She's a maniac. Oh, no.
So, so high key, this was actually a cosplay photo shoot, but
Oh,
yeah, it was a Barbie
yeah, I can see
cosplay photo
that.
shoot.
I can see
But
that because I
it,
did not see you working out in that. I ain't gonna lie. I
yeah,
did not see you working out.
yeah.
I'm
Not at
like,
the
nah,
gym, no
she'll be
way.
wearing some Nike boy shorts, high crop top. Ain't
Yeah,
no way I'm seeing her
not in
running
that,
outside with
not
that
in
on.
that. So remember when the Barbie movie came out? I wore
Oh yeah.
this with the pink tights to the movie theater with my friends. My friends all dressed up in their pink and stuff, and then I wore this as the cosplay. So a photographer reached out to me and was like, "Hey, we should shoot." So I'm like, "All right, cool, let's shoot." So we ended up shooting, and I took off the pink tights because I'm like, the pink tights could do, but like, let's show some more legs. So I ended up taking that picture from the photo shoot. Um, as for my fitness journey, because I uploaded it on that page. I'm sorry, y'all. My makeup. Y'all got me laughing so hard.
Hey,
Uh,
Hey,
hey,
that's the first for the podcast right here.
hey,
y'all
she's like,
got me
hold on,
laughing
wait a
so
minute.
hard.
And I was
So,
gonna let it slide until she said something. I was like, she's putting on my brain. I said, she's fixing herself. I'm gonna let her have it. But since
as,
she
That's
said
all
it,
right.
I gotta say it now.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
so, as for my fitness journey now, so I started actually working out of heartbreak. So like I said, it was a bad breakup. So
Slow
I
down, DMs.
basically, huh?
I told the DM slow down.
And so I basically started working out because I was like, damn, like I'm going through a breakup and like I feel pain right now, so I gotta transfer that pain to somewhere else. So I figured if I could transfer the pain to doing something that would also give me another kind of pain, I'm fine with that. And it was physical pain. It was me being sore, really. But it's also a reward because I was losing weight. I was getting healthy. My endurance was up there. Like and I could run fast now. Before I was never able to run fast. Now I'm running. I'm speeding. I was always a runner, but now I'm a sprinter.
Oh, you a track
Y'all about to
star.
say, not only is she a runner, she's a runner and a
She's
track
a
star
track
now.
She's a
star.
runner. She's a track star. She gonna run
But
away when it gets hard.
yeah, yeah,
Boo, boo,
yeah,
boo,
vocals,
boo.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's basically how my fitness journey started. And then after that, like it just became like part of my like my everyday life. Like it just became routine. So I just started as soon as I get off work, I go to the gym. Go get off work, go to the gym. That's part of the reason why I don't really cosplay anymore because most of my time is spent in the gym. I spend 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours in the gym lifting weights. I'm stronger than I've ever been before, and I'm in the best shape of my adult life, you know? So
I
it's
can
like,
invest in no flowers. My fault. My fault.
literally, I can
My
buy
sorry, it's
myself
in my head when
flowers,
you
you
said
feel
that.
me?
I can buy myself flowers.
And that's right. Even through my healing journey, I was buying myself flowers. So it was like I was working out, buying myself flowers every week. I was taking myself out on dates, all of that. So like that's literally what I've been doing like in the past couple of years, in the past year and a half. So yep, that's basically like my fitness journey in a nutshell. Now, I had made my filler fitness page like a long time ago, but I was too scared to post on it. But now I have the bravery to post on it even more now. And I've really been enjoying this journey of like cutting and bulking and cutting and bulking just to see how my body transforms and to see what I can do. And I've been getting like a lot of advice from like personal trainers, from bodybuilders, from from professional deadlifters. I've been getting so much advice from everybody, and the community in the weightlifting community, they're very helpful until
Mhm.
there's like the toxic people. But it's a very nice community to be in, just like how the anime community is nice to be in. And then what else? And yeah, it's just all love, honestly. And the thing is with fitness too, it's really just like just loving yourself because once you realize like that you're getting your physical body like fit, your mental becomes like it follows right after as well.
That's good to hear. Like you got a very serious look up there. You got the weights in your hand.
I think I was tired at that point.
Are
You
y'all ready to
took
take the
so
picture,
much
bro?
pictures.
Are
You
y'all
took
ready to take
so
the
much
pictures? Like, come on,
pictures.
bro. Like,
More pictures? Alright. Hold on.
Yeah, we took so much
can you
pictures.
give me some pizzazz? Really? All right, I'll give you pizzazz.
This my ass.
I was like,
Smiling. I am smiling. What are you talking about?
yeah, man. Yeah, I think I was tired. We did a lot of pictures. That shoot
I
was
get
probably
by
like,
my own flower.
That shit's still not even out yet, is it?
huh?
That shit's still not even out yet, is it? I haven't seen it anywhere.
No, no.
You know how long ago the Barbie movie was?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a long time because so the photographer, she never got to edit the pictures because she ended up going to school. So I just posted those pictures on my fitness page because I'm like the raws still eat. So I'm just like, I'm gonna just post the pictures. I do have video content from that day. I posted I posted like 2 videos on my TikTok. They didn't do so well because TikTok knows how to not push people's content.
Well, they
But
also will stick you in a box. Like, anytime I do non-anime cosplays, they don't do as well as when I do anime cosplays. So,
yeah,
anyway, continue.
exactly. They know how to put you like niche you down or whatever. But it's fine. It's whatever.
I
But
believe in you. You got this.
yeah, I want to come back to making content. So but I
I
just
believe in you.
I gotta find a
Don't
balance.
worry, sis. Don't worry. I'm in the same way. As soon as my tripod comes, I can go crazy right now.
Yeah,
I'm just having a
exactly.
tripod commission right now. That's all. That's all.
Meanwhile, I am on this journey. As soon as I get off of here, when this podcast is over, I gotta hop in another
Nah, you good.
cosplay.
You good. You good.
Keep
You can have the
going.
spotlight. I had the spotlight last year. You got it this year. It's all yours.
I gotta hop on another. I gotta hop in a cosplay as soon as we get off of here, and I gotta.
You
I gotta
got
do
it.
tomorrow's.
You got the
Next.
spotlight, bro.
Right now, I got nothing,
Yes.
and
Okay, you
I'm
got
going
it.
to do every day. I am not about to allow. See, at first, I had everything like set, right? Like the first day 1, I did 3 cosplays and 3 sets of pictures all in one day. I'm like, if I can do a day of bulking these and then another day of bulking these, maybe by the time we get to the halfway point, I already have everything I need for the rest of the month. But then I started remembering some of these cosplays take a lot more time to get into than others. And
Especially that's the showman.
some of these I just can't throw on. And then I'm also still a full-time worker. So I still have a full-time job. Plus me working and editing this podcast has become a full-time job. And just, I have a lot that I do. Like, people don't understand what like a day in the life of me these days is like. So it got to the point where it's like, yeah, now I'm just doing a cosplay every day, like bulking up. It sounded nice at the time.
That's
But
enough.
now I'm starting to get into the more complex cosplays, and yeah, I can't keep just switch in and out of those.
Mm-hmm.
It was one thing when I was just slapping on the Demon Slayers and stuff like that, but now I'm starting to do the Domas and the Sesshomarus and
Oh yeah.
and
Lord Sesshomaru.
it's okay.
Lord Sesshomaru.
Lord Sesshomaru. Please, Lord Sesshomaru. When your brother Inuyasha is the spiteful half-twin demon Inuyasha is around the corner, Sesshomaru.
Lord Sesshomaru.
Lord Sesshomaru. Speaking of that cosplay is definitely coming soon, and I'm going to go around and I'm going to, when he does that, when he has Sesshomaru, I'm going to troll my ass off doing that. Because I did it when he had Lord Sesshomaru. I had the people's reactions. I said, oh, I need the cosplay. It's time to be jocking. I need the jocking. Because boy, I'm about to make these people
it's probably
look.
coming to Momo, so yeah, it'll probably come
Like,
to
Lord
Momo.
Sesshomaru.
So, sir.
Yo, oh.
Yeah, I ain't even have to say it. You already know. But since she doesn't know, he's about to give you the disclaimer. Because we're at that part.
The disclaimer.
First of all, it doesn't work right now, is it? Okay. We're good. I had to test the button, make sure we're good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Children of all ages.
My worst pirates of generations. My generational Zs, my millennials. All you guys. If you know what's about to go down, it's about to go down. You already know what's about to go on.
One Piece is real!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into the story. This is a warning disclaimer that is about to happen. All right, warning. This is a podcast where we just love to talk about anime, have a great debate, sit down, do whatever we want. We might yell, cuss at each other, talk at each other, any type of weird forms that you probably ever seen. Hell, you saw me and Mob going at it, so you saw how that got down. So we are going, so if you know, you know. At the end of the day, we are love and we are family. At the end of the day, people can say, we might say some words at each other we don't absolutely mean. We might be saying some words that is very spiteful, but I promise you it doesn't mean anything because we are podcasters and we are deep and we love each other at the end of the day. You might hear me say you're a freaking liar. You might hear me say you a fucking liar. You might hear me say some things that you'll be like, okay, my boy is going in. He needs to slow down. That's just what happened becoming the podcast is real, the realest podcast. So please, again, I say, ladies and gentlemen, this is a podcast where we just love each other. We are big and deep into anime and cartoons and geeks, and we love each other at the end of the day. So this is the realest thing we are about to do.
One Piece is real!
And we're about to get the realest. Alright, we're about to hurt some feelings tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And if you know, you know, and you got the floor.
Yes, we got the floor, but you know what? Even though we had to get that disclaimer out the way because we're about to start getting to like topics, subjects for everything. I told you this is anime, this is cartoons, this is fitness. We've already talked about the fitness, so that leaves the anime and the cartoons left. So you know what? This time we're going to work a little backwards. So we're going to continue on to the cartoons. But you know what? I am going to go ahead and softball you a little bit, Miss Stalli, as we're going to talk about one of your favorites and definitely one of Tasha's all-time favorites, Mr. SpongeBob SquarePants.
You know damn well that is not her favorite. He did not. You know, if I know this, Tasha does not see SpongeBob. I went up to her and asked her what is her favorite, and he did. She was like, I never see SpongeBob like that, and I was like, you what? So. Look here,
You know,
Tasha does not like SpongeBob. I ain't gonna say she don't.
That brings me to my very first question because inquiring minds kind of have to know. I have a video because we did a live podcast at the Geek Retreat.
Oh yes, we have.
Tasha came on and we asked her what her favorite SpongeBob episode was, which we'll get into yours here in a second. And she said, "Oh, she has never seen SpongeBob. She may have only seen 1 or 2 episodes." And he was like, "What?" I was like, that's a hot take. And somebody in the background went, boo! So the question I want to know real quick was that you?
Me? No. That wasn't me.
You're not lying.
That's what you would do.
No. I would have did the same thing, but no.
April Fools, jerk.
Because look, I've been watching over and over that video trying to distinct the voice of the boo and trying to narrow down who it could have been. And I'm just saying.
It should have been me, but no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It sound like something Mars would do. I ain't gonna lie.
It was a woman.
It probably was him.
It was a woman, and it sounded very close to Stalli. That's why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna ask.
It wasn't me. I can tell you that wasn't me because I don't even remember that. I didn't even know she never seen SpongeBob.
I mean, but then again though, Stalli, we have took a lot of shots. Was
that the first night? Because
I'm just saying when we walked to that door and we put all that royal, and then they said shot o'clock. And went down.
We did take a lot of shots. The first night we took a lot of shots.
Yeah,
but that's literally every geek retreat. The first night everybody gets wasted.
No, the first night everybody was just look here. That was our first geek retreat. When we walked through the door, I was just filling out the room. But then when they came out, Roger was like, "Hey yo, come here, give me a hand. Go in the car and just get all the liquor and just put this in the freezer." I'm just like, "Okay, cool, I got you." And I looked inside, I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, everybody gets wasted.
Wait a minute.
Not me. I don't drink, so don't say everybody.
I was like, what is this?
That's good. Me?
We walked upstairs, I put the crowd royales, the tacos and all that. I was just looking at side. I was like, so this is what we finna do. When everybody I was like, whatever, we gonna see it tomorrow. Nah, they said, everybody downstairs, we're taking a shot. I'm like, we just got here.
I literally was like, you know what? Looks like I'm going to be the only one that remembers everything from this weekend.
I was like, we literally just
that
got
first
here.
night, yeah, everybody was done.
I said, we literally just
Everybody
got
was
here.
done.
I was scared out of my mind. I said, they want me to keep up. I'm not a drinker. I'm a smoker. What is this? What is this?
There were smokers there though, and
Look
everybody,
at it, yeah, but that y'all some professionals. I don't know what the hell that was. Y'all some professionals, because y'all hit me with the Kendrick Lamar, we gonna be all right. I was like,
yo, that was lit. We gonna be all right. That shit
I
was
was
lit.
like,
That's
wait
on
a
video.
minute. Hold on.
That shit
Wait
was
a minute.
lit.
And I'm finna bring my own cup that I know is mine personally. Just like how Myers came in with his cup, I'm finna bring my cup. I'm
Did he come with his own cup? Nah, he didn't.
1,000 beers
Y'all
on the wall,
are
I know.
99 bottles
They
of beer.
actually said the rules are actually encourage you to bring your own cup this time because they don't want any mistakes or confusion or anything. Like it's not necessarily a requirement, but it is highly, highly,
Now
highly.
trust me, I'm finna bring Vive. And it's gonna be decoration for the podcast that we got going on because I got mics coming in, I got cameras coming in. Look here, I'm telling you, I'm ready for this. I'm ready. We're gonna have some hot tub talks.
So what you're saying is to bring it back, you're ready like SpongeBob.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Now we went around a circle and we asked a bunch of people at that time what their favorite SpongeBob episodes were, but it was so loud and there were so many people answering. We get to single you out now. So what would you say is your favorite SpongeBob episode?
I'm gonna choose between two of them, right? I'm gonna choose between two of them. The one where the guy was hiding the pickles underneath his tongue, right?
Bubble Bath at season
Season
two.
Or the one where they was carrying the Krusty Krab.
Season one. Krusty Krab pizza. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
season one and season two.
That's
She went to the Goats episode. Respect.
Okay, so
staples. And then I would say a third fave was when they when they got trapped in Sandy's house.
Oh, hibernating Sandy. Yep. Oh, I'm
Dirty Dan.
Dirty Dan. Yeah. I would say that's like my third fave.
I love Sandy. Sandy shook that episode. I ain't gonna lie. Sandy and Patrick, because Patrick's my favorite character, and he's still the smartest character in that show, and I can still make my case.
Eyes on your own paper, so we'll get there.
Honorable mention when not the whole episode, but just the part where SpongeBob and the jellyfish was jamming.
Oh, season 1 jellyfish field episode.
Yeah. Yup. Bubble Bass. That's his name. Yup. That's his name.
Yeah, that's what I said. Bubble Bass. Absolutely.
Been hiding the pickles on your tongue.
Because I remember watching that and I'm like, how the hell? The pickles is not there. How the pickles not there? Next thing you know, underneath his tongue.
And there's the pickles from last time too. And there's my car keys.
And he a fool pig just trying to get his money, yo.
Oh man, she made some gold episodes. Those were good episodes, actually. Season 1 through 3, the gold episode. Absolutely.
Definitely go to. What say you, sir?
Me? Bro, that's simple, bro. We're gonna talk about Squidward. Squidward went to the jellyfish field with SpongeBob, but he literally did not want to. like my man came back. My man got shot the first time with the jellyfish, and they was trying to invite him. It was like, Squidward, you want to go to the jellyfish field? Right. I would love to go to jellyfish field with my two best friends in the world, SpongeBob and Patrick. Right. So next time, right? Oh yeah, you're right. Whatever.
Man say, yeah, okay.
And when he fell down and came back, and they came back in a wheelchair, he was like, I just want to go inside. I don't want nobody to talk to me. Boy, they was like, firmly grasp it.
He was not with it.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it. Oh my God, they did Squidward so wrong. I cried in that episode. They did him so wrong. That obviously one of my top favorites, second top two, will be SpongeBob and Patrick learning Sailor Talk. And obviously, like, come on, Sailor Talk was the most iconic one. We can't let that go. Super iconic. Then we got, because I have three more. Three will be Squidward admitting that he likes to eat Krabby Patties. That was my favorite one. It ain't even the end. It's the fact of in the beginning, my man went back inside and would try to eat the patty out the trash, patty out the grass, in the sand. My man went inside. He thought he was safe. When he went inside and tried that safe and started munching, and SpongeBob came in, which is like, Squidward, is that you?
His thighs were
It
like
just walked
so
inside.
big.
He was just like, why the patty vault open? And why does that a patty behind your back? And why do you sweating so much? And why do you look so nervous? And why do you look so hungry? And
He said,
one of the famous TikTok memes that people still do to this day.
You like Krabby Patties.
Don't you Squidward? Like, boy, that was a good one. Can you spare a dime? I remember that title. Can you spare a dime? Name of the title. Favorite. One of the most phenomenal. My man Squidward didn't have a job. My man SpongeBob was so... That is the first time we saw SpongeBob just went ham. I mean, he went ham on Mr. Crab by saying, with the Mrs. Puff episode, but that one, that man let him have it. He was getting him all types of time. He put a puppet show, newspaper, alphabet soup.
Oh, no, the best one was the alphabet soup. Get a job.
Soup, man. He said, get a job, boy.
Get a job.
Oh, that's two things in this house that won't work. Two things in this house that won't work.
Boy. And then he went back now. Not even that. The beginning is what when Mr. Crab was looking for his dime. He was like, "Where is it? My trash dime. My trash dime I never need." He was like, "I remember back in the trash so much." Well, I never seen it. So that means you would have literally tell yourself, "Well, you would put your hand on the lie detector test." Of course, what are you saying? Oh, it's just the bestie. No, it's just me. Lucky Dime has gone missing, and you've been in the back of the register all day. Aren't you accusing me of something? Well, the way I see it is there really three possibilities here. One, you stole it. Two, you stole it. Or three, you stole it. And the last fifth one, final mention of the SpongeBob. I have to put in the episode where when we first met Plankton. That one was too good. When we finally met Plankton, and then he was laughing with the evil record, and how he tried to gaslight SpongeBob with the spatula. Oh my God. He was like, it's my birthday too, You know what I really want for my birthday?
A booster seat?
Booster seat hot dog. I mean, boy, those are my top five.
You gotta forget when he pulled the spatula out. Shing! Sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle. When inside he tried to put it in this, it was like happy. Oh, my fault. Hold up. Boy, those are my top fives. Because
I don't know why.
I cried so far. And it's great special and a good mention, one of ones that's not on my top five, will be the Campfire song where the bear beat the crap out of Squidward.
Yes.
Yes.
We went to favorite, and I just let this man rattle off 5. Like, that's not even fair, sir. Considering
top 5 and one to mention is 6, bro. Like,
well, he mentioned 3. You went to 5. I was gonna go to 3, but considering you just mentioned 2 of them,
go for it.
It doesn't matter anymore. Eyes were on your own paper, sir. Because we already said you know how I feel about the Plankton episode, man. It's Plankton, man. It's so goated. That man took over that man's brain. Shut your mouth, you mediocre clarinet player. Mediocre.
Squidward. He talked fucking Squidward to that man. He said, "What?" Oh man!
That's it, brain. You're going down. Yes, that's brand.
My man put tape on her brain. I said, what? That actually worked.
It's like, no! There's no one here.
That ain't gonna work.
Don't remind me. That place was empty as hell.
Ow, it's empty. Never mind that. We finna get this ingredient in.
And yeah, so definitely it was that one. And then the other one you already mentioned, it's Squidward being a freaking freeloader. Like I said, that's one of my top 3.
Yeah, you spare
Obviously in TikTok form, it has the iconic, and why aren't you in uniform?
A man came back in the maid outfit. It was crazy. I never saw Squidward. Squidward is the first person who I saw who had literally bitched out SpongeBob. In his own house.
Tired of it too. He spoke out Mr. Krabs real. Listen, you crustaceans keep
You've been living in my house. It's driving me crazy. And you're just gonna knock it in the back all of because of the stupid dice.
Dimes don't just fall into people's pants. There's only 3 things that can happen. 1, you put the dime in me pants. 2, you put the dime in me pants. Or 3, you put the dime in me pants. SpongeBob just put the maid out there.
The build up to that was just too good. It was just too good. The build up to that episode was just too good. It's too legendary.
But now, my third one though, my big one is one that neither of you actually mentioned, so I can actually get into this one.
Oh, go ahead. I feel like I know which one it is too.
When SpongeBob and Patrick had to look after Mr. Krabs' house.
Yeah!
And paint the house. When they had to paint Mr. Krabs' house.
I remember that. I remember that so vaguely. Like, I remember that.
Like, Mr. Krabs had threatened them about getting paint on anything. So SpongeBob was being super, super careful.
Mm-hmm.
My man put the dollar in the machine, boy. Grab it back, grab it back, grab it. Oh, why did you put? Grab it back, grab it.
But before he got to that, because when they were trying to do something with the dollar, and it was just all of it was they were just painted over it. First there was a little bit of paint, and then there was a lot of paint. He's like, stop! We're not cavemen. We got technology. That's Mr. Krabs' fault. Oh, this stupid old dollar. It's not like it's different from any other dollar. Why hang it?
I might as well just reach down to my wallet, pull out the dollar, and put it on the wall.
Our butts are saved, Patrick. And no, Patrick, don't. Oh, Patrick. Go, grab it back. Grab it. No, get it back. Get it.
Y'all got some good memory to be remembering that word for word.
It's too good. Look here, if you're a huge SpongeBob fan and you know the GOAT episode is season 1 through 3, you know you're gonna name quote from quote from every single of those episodes.
You boys messed up my doll-orama. All of these dolls in my doll-orama was sitting here, and you boys thought we didn't know this. It's funny. I don't remember this painting here before. Or this one. SpongeBob, what are you doing, boy? I know, just hanging around. Boo!
Boo! Boo pun!
Oh, my head is hurting. I'm laughing so hard.
I'm telling you. And one more good honorable mention. The Jaws episode of SpongeBob, the clam, when Mr. Krabs was on the sea, was trying to get his $1 million back. That was too good. That was too good too. That was iconic. Too iconic.
Yeah.
My man literally played the Jaws song. It was just like, oh, he'll come. Oh, you think he ain't finna come? Oh yeah, watch this. I said, damn, what?
That was a really good episode.
Mr. Krabs, you're completely out of your mind. I was like, oh.
He lost his damn mind.
Yeah, he did.
He said, we're not going to leave till we get back my $1 million.
Mr. Krabs was something else in that show. He was something else.
I still love, like I said, my GOAT character is still my favorite, Patrick, bro. Even if, I know that's other iconic episodes we in, man, because we slip forgot one of the best ones when Sandy beat the hell out of Patrick and SpongeBob.
Well,
That
I mean,
it's so
Texas,
it's a great
obviously.
honorable mention, bro.
But yeah, like I said, we have to go to our top. Obviously, we could name the entire first 3 seasons of SpongeBob. Like they're just so
Oh
goated,
yeah.
you know. And we would be here all day. But you know what, sir? You brought up Patrick, so let's talk about Patrick. And me and you've had this discussion all the time, so we're gonna let her have the floor here real quick before we tag it and jump in. So, Stalli, do you think Patrick is secretly smart, or do you think he's really dumb?
I think Patrick is secretly smart. Now let me tell you why, right?
Go for it. Talk.
Because, right, remember that episode where SpongeBob was learning to drive? How the hell Patrick know to drive? Patrick don't got no car. Patrick ain't go to that school. How he know how? You ain't never see Patrick in a car. How he know how to drive? Patrick don't got no big toe. How he telling SpongeBob to use his big toe? Patrick is low key smart. He just be acting dumb because he don't want to do too much. Let me tell you another reason why he's smart. He lived underground. He basically got a rock on top of where he lived, and he got his little mansion burrowed down into the sand. So if anything happened on the top part of the sand of the bikini bottom, he is good in his bunker. He knew exactly what he was doing. Patrick's smart.
Absolutely.
Patrick is smart as hell. He know exactly.
Absolutely.
I would just say 3 things, and then I'll let him take it away because he loves to explain things. Number one, I will piggyback off of what you said when he was helping SpongeBob almost pass his boating license. All of that was Patrick's idea, and it would have worked if SpongeBob didn't crack under the pressure of cheating.
Exactly.
But all of that was
I'm
Patrick's.
cheating. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I'm cheating.
I mean, people can say how dumb of an idea it sounded, but nobody else came up with a better idea when Patrick said, we should take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else.
Yup.
I mean, hey,
But what
and
he
what they
really
end up
done was
doing?
everybody just move. What he really
And
meant
what
to
did they
say
and what did they end up doing? They pushed it somewhere else. There are
Mhm.
plenty of other examples I can get to, but I'm gonna fly off, so I'm only get to the last one, and that is Sandy flat out asked this man, "Don't you have to be stupid somewhere else?" And what was his answer?
Not until 4. Not until 4. Not until 4.
Not until 4. He know
I mean,
exactly.
he's doing this on purpose.
Yeah, he knew exactly what he was doing. He's smart as hell.
I got a few more, but I don't want to overstep on him, sir. So I know
Oh,
you
no, you
probably.
can sell stuff on me because I have a lot. I have a lot more.
Well,
I can keep
I'll
going
let
for
you
days.
go, and if you miss some that I got, I'll jump back in. But go ahead.
I will. We gotta go back on Patrick doing the detective work. We're trying to find out who threw the clam at we gotta
Mm-hmm.
get back on that one. Because like
Yeah.
I said this a lot. I love Patrick. He is my favorite character. I don't care what nobody said. He is smart. That man is highly intelligent. He just
Hell yeah,
he
he is.
just he literally just do it just to get on people's nerves.
Nerves.
I
Yep.
swear to God. And when you just look at Patrick, you just be like, you are absolutely smart, but you're really dumb. Just like the one in the episode that y'all say that he helped SpongeBob cheated. The man, Future's going down the road. The man went to boarding school and got his license before SpongeBob. So like that says a lot right there. My man is
Exactly.
telling SpongeBob, he was like, "You're going fast on the speed limit." He was like, "Still down, because I got a license and you don't. Who got the license? I do. You sit there, be a passenger, princess." I was like,
He knew exactly.
"When do
He
Patrick
knew.
start talking like this?" My man Patrick was trying to get. My
He knew
man
exactly.
Patrick. My man Patrick is so fucking smart. He went to he pretended to be a doctor. and secretly helped SpongeBob, technically helped him stop the Suns, but it wasn't just properly how they wanted him to do it, because you see in the SpongeBob way, they made him do too much for him to get back in health. But my man actually did the proper procedure, just checked his body, checked his pulse, went inside, in and out, was just like, yeah, you got a lot of you got the Suns, bro. Like he literally did a doctor inspection on him to make sure he was good. There was
I think the writer did that on purpose. I
my
think the
man
writer did that on purpose.
when SpongeBob became a wild jellyfish episode, Patrick went out and tried to capture him as a regular jellyfish. And he caught on to this man. He knew every location, how you finna get it. He was just too emotionally support to do it. My man was just walking around and just if you just want to just run around and play, I'll just make you a trophy. I even got this special jar made for you. Bro, wait a minute. Let's take a flashback. When King Neptune came, Patrick was one of the only few people had the guts to run up on King Neptune and said, nah, he actually the one who put it. Do you have any proof? And pulled out the photo immediately. Was like, yeah, he did it right here. Boom.
Yup. Patrick is smart as hell. He
He's
know
smart
what
as
he be
hell.
doing.
Patrick is so fucking smart. It's just ridiculous how dumb. Like I know there was an episode down the road they made Patrick smart, but how they did it was just his cone hell out. And
That's dumb. That's later season
that's
SpongeBob.
later season they were trying to make the smarter. But the previous old episode, if you really pay attention to this, like how he was, my man Patrick was just so intelligent on any aspect or whatever. No matter what you do, no matter how you look at it, he was just too intelligent to his own good. He just purposely played stupid, especially when it came to the band. Come on now, we get the band kicking. I want to do some kicking. I was like, what? That was the first thing. Oh, you wanted to kick, and then walked out with just like, whoever walked outside with the white sedan, you left your light on.
Somebody said Patrick didn't recognize his parents.
Yes, that was true. Until on the second, later on, he was just like, oh no, y'all my parents. So, like I said, Patrick plays dumb. He just highly intelligent. What about the episode when his parents came to town and he purposely tried to be smarter than SpongeBob in that situation? That bro, he knows what he's doing, bro. He know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
Look, and we didn't. And let's first of all, he also treated SpongeBob like a complete dick that episode. When he was just trying to be a friend to SpongeBob. But I can keep going. Let's not forget about how smart he was about tricking SpongeBob about his secret box.
Yeah, absolutely. That was gonna be my next one. That was gonna be my next one. That was literally gonna be my next one. The secret box episode, because SpongeBob knew what was in the box, but Patrick made it so conspiracy and the pressure, like you just don't know what was in the box. And he was like, nobody can know the secret treasure of the box. Nobody, not even Squidward's house. It's a 9 to 5 job to watch over this box, SpongeBob. You never know who will be able to take this box away from you.
Hey, shit.
He's too good. It's too good. Valentine's Day, I can keep going of how smart Patrick is in each episode. Bro.
The man was the one that already, when SpongeBob was procrastinating and he called Patrick already let him know he was on to him.
He said, oh, so you really just don't want to talk to me because you got homework to do. That is not a joke. Okay, then talk. Marco,
Polo, click.
My man Patrick know what he's doing.
He's the only one that knows completely about what's going on with Squidward. Maybe he just doesn't like us.
Oh my gosh. SpongeBob was just too gullible. Nah, what are you killing? He loves us. Like, no, he's calling it. Like, why do you think Patrick just been out of the episode when there was breaking up with friends? That was the only episode where you literally see Patrick be super annoying with Squidward. But Squidward be more on SpongeBob more than Patrick, because Patrick be in his own world than SpongeBob, because SpongeBob just pops up whenever.
But with that said, Patrick still knows what he's doing, because let's not forget that when SpongeBob came over and Squidward was like, "Is it time already to ruin my day?" What does Patrick come out and say? Is it time to ruin Squid's day?
Somebody said he's kind of like Toby from Naruto, dumb as fuck and funny, but he becomes smart and strong like Obito.
Now Toby was smart the whole time. He was playing dumb.
He was playing dumb. That's what, and that's Patrick. He's smart the whole time. He be playing dumb,
but he's smart the whole time.
Like as soon as when he got serious, he was just like, okay. Y'all don't know my real name. My name is Madara Chiha. I'm like, dang, you ain't Madara. But good move,
Fooled
though, bro.
everybody. The man
But
tricked
good move.
everybody into starting a war.
Yes, absolutely. And he came out.
All
No,
because
I'm
they
not
thought
Madara.
he
I'm
was
Obito.
somebody else.
My man took off this mask. Was like, oh yeah, hey everybody, I'm not Madara. I'm Obito. Because when they finally saw Madara the first time, it was like, wait a minute, Madara was back there. How? Wait, no, that's Madara Uchiha right there. With them,
Now that's what he looks like.
The only one who recognized what he looked like was the what's it, the Kuchikage, the one who did the mask and the Earth posted. He was the only one on the field that recognized who Madara actually was. That was like, who is the strong? No, that's actually Madara Uchiha. But we saw Madara Uchiha back in the field when we was out here fighting. That was like, nah.
Oh no, once he showed up as a
y'all.
reanimation, then it was like, okay, the jig is up. All right, now who is this guy then?
That was
calling
calling
him
him out. It was like,
Madara.
wait, he said he was Madara. No, but that's Madara. That's his body. Like, there's no way. There's
If
no
he's reanimated, then that means he's dead. Like, so who are you?
Man! And it was like, oh, hi everybody. I'm Obito. How you doing? It was me the entire time. It was me. It was me who brought the Jinchuriki.
Oh no, I mean like the second they did the Obito backstory and you saw that he was crushed halfway down his body, at that time it's like, oh yeah, that's him. Because nobody ever went and retrieved his body. They just assumed he was dead. Like, and you can never do that. You can never just assume somebody's gone.
They ain't went down
we know in
no
anime.
rifle, no nothing.
Don't assume that they dead. Retrieve the body. They gotta retrieve the body.
That is anime 101. Retrieve the body. If you don't, assume that they are still alive somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, my man went there and saw what's the name got assassinated and saw Kakashi did it. That's when everything went crazy. That's when he went to the dark side right there.
But but that's what we were saying. So yeah, so you're basically on board with us though. Patrick is not dumb at all. He's
highly intelligent. He's highly intelligent. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can we say squirrel from Texas or no?
He know what he's doing.
Patrick, you need to calm down. What did that slow poke of a squirrel go?
You know exactly where he was going.
When I saw Sandy did the sprinter, not just because of this, I heard.
Oh yeah.
Boy,
you're done.
Done.
It was over.
But let me ask you this though, Stalli, because we can go from Patrick. Let's go to everybody else in Bikini Bottom. Could you live in Bikini Bottom?
Oh hell
no, I can't swim.
I mean, take that out of the equation. Let's just say that you could survive underwater.
Okay.
Because everybody in Bikini Bottom are a bunch of dicks.
Hell no, I'm not good.
Yeah, they're not friendly. But I mean, nah, I don't think I would want to live there because it's always something. It's always something going on. Like, it's always, you got to run from jellyfish from getting stung if they end up in, like, out of their field. You got SpongeBob and Patrick, who's always in your business. You got Squidward, who's always angry. He never want to be bothered, which, you know, I kind of like that. He acts like a New Yorker. He don't want to be bothered.
I love Squidward, but they just
New York because everybody there are dicks. Everybody.
Yeah.
Hey,
not everybody in New York.
Man, look.
No,
hey.
because they did.
Don't take me back. Don't make me have a flashback.
We won't take you back. But
don't take me back.
I mean, you literally got fish in Bikini Bottom walking up to you. Hey, you flawed away in from Stupid Town.
He had his broom upside down. That was you have to call him out of that.
But man pulled up. Hey, you need a ride? I was just on my way to the big doofus convention.
Right.
Nah, the one that really got me was out of my way.
Person just saying that, like, what? No, bro, I can't live there.
The one that got me was he was like, out of my way. Can't you see he's gonna kick my butt?
So you like kicking butts,
do you? Man. I was like,
right.
They really finna beat up an old man. I love the young people. I'm like, oh no.
How many times are we gonna teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
And I mean, obviously, then there's everybody's favorite heckler. Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
My leg.
The way they were bullying Sandy after SpongeBob did those squirrel jokes.
Oh my
Like,
gosh, when they did the
Yeah.
squirrel, yeah, I was about to bring up. That's a good mention. That was a great mention because that squirrel joke, they did Sandy wrong. They did my girl wrong. All she did was just mind her business, and everybody just keep running up. Shh, don't talk to her. You get her stupid on you. I'm like, that's pretty racist.
Honestly,
That's
don't
pretty
go,
racist.
I
don't
feel
go near
like that
don't go
episode was
squirrel. You'll catch it, stupid.
Ooh, I feel like that episode though was kind of like a race, like touching on racism because they all thought of her as like an outsider. She was an outcast and
No,
everything. They were like, "You're
100%.
gonna catch me stupid because she was a squirrel."
No,
Like
no,
what?
100%.
I
So
mean, the man literally. How many straws did it take to screw in a light bulb?
Right.
Why?
I feel like that was a
Because you're so
racist
darn
episode.
stupid. Like, it's
bruh,
not even a joke.
when they came back and SpongeBob came outside, it was like squirrel joke, squirrel joke, squirrel. What SpongeBob? What are you gonna do? Your friend or your career?
Then he went and did more squirrel jokes.
Howdy, y'all!
I'm saying everybody in that town are a bunch of jerks. Then you know Squid was a jerk. You know Mr. Krabs is a jerk.
Mhm.
Mrs. Puff's a bitch. Like they are. And it's the Silent Mouth episode.
Daughter was spoiled as hell.
The dude that wrote his name. Remember? Hey, someone didn't finish this. Squidward smells good.
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 Oh, the bully, the bully.
Flax.
Hi, I'm SpongeBob. Huh?
What?
Hi, SpongeBob.
I'm gonna
going to kick your
butt.
butt. I'm like, where did it come from? He said, all I said was 2 words to the guy. 1, 2. Oh my God.
I was 3. That's what I said. Everybody there, they're all jerks. Like it's New York. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Absolutely. Absolutely. But nah, they gotta get out my man Squidward though. And I understand Squidward completely. Yeah, I gotta leave my man Squidward alone. And he was super talented.
He just wanted to be left alone.
It wasn't even that. I was still mad that they gave my man Squidward 1 spotlight and that was it. That made me mad. They did my man Squidward wrong. They did
Oh,
him so wrong.
and SpongeBob. And don't forget the SpongeBob's also a dick.
Oh yeah. April Fool's.
The
April
Squidward.
Fool's was the biggest dick he ever did to Squidward. The biggest. The biggest. I can make that case. Because okay, let me get this straight. You can do April Fool jokes all day. You did it to me, whatever, but you constantly did it to other people. It was like, whatever, but it progressed. When I do it, it became a problem. And then when they looked at him, they were just like, but yours was just painful to look. I said, so I'm like, what? My man SpongeBob went home and gaslighted Squidward so hard in the end of the episode, it was just like, oh, I just want to hear you sorry. And then one more thing, Squidward, April Fools! He had everybody in town on it just to get on Squidward. Everybody in town. Everybody.
And let's not forget all of the impressions he always does of Squidward. Can you keep it down? I'm trying to be boring.
Oh my gosh. But that's your best friend, all right? All right.
It isn't so much to just look like Squidward. You have to act like
Gotta act like him too.
Boy, oh boy. I always play the clarinet every day, and I don't seem to get any better. Like, dude, like he's
That's why I said they gotta leave my man alone. They gave him 1 spotlight. They gave him 1 spotlight. They did him so wrong. So wrong, bro. Because we talked about this. How you go get my man spotlight when my man was jamming with that clarinet with the bubble episode?
With the bubble episode, it's the only time he ever played it well.
Yeah, true.
Really? My man was jamming. He was playing it like a god. He said, oh yeah, I rock. Oh yeah, like this was just going. I'm like, that's the only episode y'all ever gave Squidward the best musician ever. And y'all know he's talented.
SpongeBob is always taking shots at how bad he is. Always. I can think of about 5 different times SpongeBob took shots at
the time with the paper? The paper episode when he was playing
I
the
don't
notes?
know that you're playing. It's like,
Oh,
see,
damn.
you were doing it like this. But it should sound like this.
Oh, what? Oh, you guys said he played the trombone with the paper. Oh, wait a minute. Mary had a little lamb. I'm like, wait a minute. He getting down on that paper though. He getting down. Nah, they did. Like I said, they did my man Squirrel wrong. They need
Squirrel
not
brings
do my
some
man
of it
like
on
that.
himself, though. There are times where he's been a jerk as well. So that's why I said they're all jerks, all of them.
No, he been a jerk, but most of the times it's been like, I don't want to be. I want to be alone. So it's like, yes, but SpongeBob is the biggest annoying character in the entire show. Because like I said, Patrick even called him out. Like we said, he was like, maybe he just don't like us.
I mean, the Bikini Bottom literally had a National No SpongeBob Day,
Best one
and they were gone
ever.
for weeks.
Best one ever. Even Patrick even went out of the town one time. He said, at least all of us got at least get away from him. Nah.
That's a
I
you
wasn't
too,
gonna laugh, but
Patrick.
it was too.
Where everybody needs at least one day away from. I was like, that's your best friend.
My man said, ah!
Y'all are crazy.
We love him, but that's how they was, bro. They did him wrong. Don't do
I mean,
like I said, don't do Squirrel like that, bro.
you couldn't live with SpongeBob, could you, Stalli?
Nah, he annoying.
I
SpongeBob is
couldn't.
annoying. Nah, he would be
Okay.
all in my business. He is annoying.
Well,
He
I
has
want you
certain
to hold that
episodes where
thought.
SpongeBob was cool.
I want you to hold that thought though, because I want to do a callback to something we did on a previous podcast. But now that you're here, let me ask. So, which one of them would you rather live with?
Damn. I still pick Brian, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Brian is more mature to the point where, like, we could go out together, we could have a time. He could go pick up his girls, and I could be his wingman, that kind of thing. SpongeBob, when we go outside, he's just gonna be annoying. Like, he's childish and everything. Like, he's probably just gonna want to go jellyfishing. He's probably not gonna want to do the things that I want to do. And then he's like, if we go out or whatever, or even if we're in the house, he's just gonna get in my space. I feel like Brian, even though Brian might try to like flirt with me and try to, get with me, I could just be like, yo, bro, chill. And then he gonna be like, all right, cool, whatever. She don't like me, she don't like me. He just gonna get over it. But I'd rather spend a day with Brian than spend a day with SpongeBob.
Let me ask
Like,
you
it
this.
will be hard for me to tell SpongeBob he annoying. I'm gonna just have to sit there and eat that. But I could always tell Brian, like, yo, bro, I'm not interested in you. You're a dog. Literally.
Let me ask you this though, because you said that Brian would just get over it if he's not interested. Let me ask you this: has he still gotten over Lois after all this time?
I mean, okay, he probably hasn't, but okay,
My
he probably
man,
hasn't.
my
But
man, when they had a pet cat, Brian saw how Lois would allow this pet cat to pry its claws into her boobs while she rested. So my man pulled out his claws like a cat and started fondling Lois while making cat noises.
okay,
And she
whatever.
woke up and caught him. And when he was like, you're dreaming. She's like, no, I'm not. He cracked her with a lamp and took off running.
So that's my thing, right? Brian just be acting jealous or whatever, but that's because he acted jealous because he see that the cat is doing it, and he forgets that he's a dog. You feel me? Like, he's an actual dog. But the thing is too, people treat him like he's a human by dating him. So of course he thinks that he has a chance with Lois because everybody else is, giving him that chance. So he can't deal with the rejection from Lois. Me personally, I'm gonna shut that whole shit down. I'm gonna shut that whole shit down. I'm gonna be like, you could be out here dating these delusional people, but bro, me and you ain't gonna work.
That's just
I'm
gonna
putting
make
that
him
way.
want you
That
more.
bestiality shit ain't gonna work over here. So if you try to crack me over my head, we gonna be fighting like Peter and the chicken.
That's just gonna make him want you even more. That's number one. And then number two, I mean, yes, you can either have SpongeBob that's gonna be annoying in your face, wanting you to do all these activities, or you can sit down and listen to Brian talk about this freaking novel all day. He's gonna think he's smarter than you, first of all. He's
I
gonna
listen to
undermine you, he's gonna correct you, he's gonna think he is better than you in any way. Let's not forget Brian doesn't like black people. So, there's that.
Oh, right. I forgot that. All right, I'll pick SpongeBob. I'll pick SpongeBob because I ain't gonna be around you if you don't like me because of my race. You
I mean,
race, yeah, you race.
he did date a black girl once, and he
Yeah,
tried
he don't really.
so much to
That's just a
impress her.
fetish. You feel me? He was just feeling a fetish. He don't really like black people, so because he a
Yeah,
white dog.
he was literally trying to impress her by trying to get the high school's name changed to Martin Luther King High.
Yeah, that was just a fetish. He was just fetishizing. It was just a fetish.
The man
He was.
even actually said in that episode, "I like black people. If I could just put all the black people on a farm and just,"
Yeah,
and then he realized what he was saying. He's like, "Ah, yeah, actually, that analogy doesn't work."
yeah.
So
He he,
yeah,
he he's racist. So yeah, I think I'll take SpongeBob.
as soon as she remembered that, she's like, "Nah,
Yeah,
nah, I'm
I'll
switching."
take SpongeBob. Okay, if he wasn't racist, then yeah, cool. But if he because he is, I'll take SpongeBob. I can't do it. One thing I can't do is a racist person. I can't.
There's also the things you always got to think about too. So I'm gonna throw these at you. You know, if somebody lives with you, you also got to think about what that comes with. Like if you're living with SpongeBob, that means you're also gonna have to deal with Patrick. And if you're dealing with Brian, then you know Stewie's coming over, and you might end up in the 15th century somewhere.
I like Stewie. I really do like Stewie's character. I'm not even gonna hold you. I do like Stewie's character. Ended up in the 15th century. That's fine. We got listen. If we end up somewhere,
Not for this skin people. It's
you
not.
right. You right. You right. Don't worry. I'm gonna get me some paint and I'm gonna paint me this skin. I'm gonna paint me this. But I like Stewie. But I think I'll still pick Patrick and SpongeBob over that. Just because, like, I ain't trying to deal with that shit. I ain't trying to deal with that. Me and them people don't go well together.
Personally, I think I said it then. Well, I switched then because you know there were things we thought about after I said my decision. At the time, I said probably Brian versus the other ones that were saying. But quite honestly, then I swapped it to saying SpongeBob because again, I got to think about everything that goes with SpongeBob, and that is well, first of all, for probably like 18 hours out of the day, he's going to be at work at the Krusty Krab
True. True.
because Mr. Krabs be slave driving.
Slaving him. Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
At one point, he had this Krusty Krab open for 23 hours.
Yeah.
And then
That's
turned it to
very
24
true.
hours. And he was excited about it. Talking about, we never have to go home.
That's very true. Yup. Yup. SpongeBob loved his job at the Krusty Krab. So at least I know that he would bring in money. He would pay the bills. So I don't got to worry about him getting his part of the rent. So that's true.
When he gets
Yeah.
home, well, yeah, so it'll just be you and Gary chilling all day. And I guess Patrick, whenever he decides to come over
I
and
can chill with Gary. He's like a cat. I have like 6 cats right now, so I could deal with that.
who SpongeBob doesn't treat right, then he wonder why he ran away.
Yeah. Oh my God, Gary, come home. That's my shit. Ah, that's my shit. Ah, I love that song. That song hit home. But
And I
yeah,
know so this
what
is
else we got on the agenda today?
that was mostly for her. But you know what? If we're gonna translate over into Brian, tell me about Family Guy, because that was on your list today. Um
Yeah, it
wow,
wasn't my list.
that just happened? Oh, I don't know how to undo that. Oh well. What would you say is your favorite Family Guy episode?
I would say the most memorable one is Peter. Like they was fighting for mad long. Peter and the chicken just fighting for mad long. I would say like that's the most memorable episode that I can remember right now. And then remember when Stewie's head became regular?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit took me by surprise. That took me by surprise as well. But I would say that episode where Peter and the chicken was fighting like all episode. That caught me. And then
That was a few of those.
the episode where um
Hey
Meg
yo,
became
what's
hot.
going on, Phantom?
Where Meg became hot.
That's actually one of my favorites. You talking about the one where
That,
they did the where she became a singer?
yeah, when she became a singer and she was sexy and shit. Yup. That
Look, I
episode
like meal ticket here as much as I like Chris and Stevie, but business is business.
Yup. That one is one.
That's the same episode. That's the same episode with "I want to have intercourse with you." Yeah, intercourse with you.
Relations.
Yeah, that's that
Yeah,
same episode.
that shit was fire. I would say those are my top. Those are my top three, 2 episodes. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. What about you, sir? Favorite
I
family?
will go. I will always go with the
I know
classic of
it.
Stewie and Brian's Adventures because those are always my favorites. Every time they decided to go back in time, or when they decided to go visit Brian's mom and dad and realized his mom gone.
Mhm.
The songs of all of the stuff that Farland and them was doing in the background was too good. You and I are so to me different. So awfully different, my favorite pal. Like, bro,
Mhm.
that was just too good. The one when Stewie Brian was singing in this nightclub, that was too iconic for me. When Stewie learned that, because like I said, you're gonna realize there's a lot of pin with me and Stewie because Stewie shifted. Because old Stewie,
He's
when
one
he
of the
actually
best
wanted to
actors,
take over
though.
the world, Stewie, that Stewie was my favorite Stewie. Because
He's
Stewie
one of
was
the best
not going
actors.
for he was not going for Lois bullshit. Anything. And he
Nope.
tried every single thing. She pulled over, he pulled out the gun and he said,
Hmm.
miss.
I liked
Don't go
it
to
when he
movie.
was trying to kill her.
Right. It was too good. And especially the episode when he was like, I wonder what happened if I actually did it. And then the ending of it was too good. It was like Brian came up to Stewie, he was like, nah, man, I don't think you should have done that. It was because
Oh
I thought it
no,
was real.
man. I think
I was
that'll piss a
into it.
lot of people off.
It did piss a lot of
Oh,
people off
yeah,
doing
it
that. Oh, we're
definitely
not gonna piss a lot of people.
did.
I was like, yes, you pissed me off because that was too good. It
Yeah.
was too good. I was standing up for Stewie. I said, he finally did it with them. He said, you know what? I can really just do it anytime. What's taking me so? All right,
and
dog.
then
I'll be back.
and then again, Brian in his very Brian way, Stewie had them hostage afterwards. Even after Lois came back and he was about to breastfeed, and he was like, "Wait, this could be poisonous. Dog, try it out to make sure it's okay." He's like, "I mean, Lois, he has a gun." She's like, well, I mean, I could probably do it myself. I mean, he kind of asked me to do it.
The what was the one? I had it in my head so I laughed. It was the one where Stewie finally had a girlfriend, and then when he came back to the treehouse, he was like, "So, what is this? So I went out to come back and he's like, it's Stewie, it's not what it looks like." He was like, "No, you came here and eating spaghetti Play-Doh, spaghetti Play-Doh." Spaghetti Play-Doh. I was like, they are
Mhm.
really taking
He
this
got
seriously over here.
he
My
really
man
is
came there
so
and burned down the
mad.
house of the bots and ran away. I was like,
Mhm.
yo,
He got so
yo.
mad.
He
He was
took
really
it
mad.
that freaking far. Like it was like I was even shocked that he even took it to the limit, which is like I'm you know what? If I can have her, nobody can. I'm just gonna burn this
I
shit.
mean, at
I'm just
least
gonna
she
run away.
survived because she came back for like 5 more episodes after that.
Yeah.
Bro, and then
Yeah.
no more after that, right?
They can't
But
just kill her off like that. You know.
bro, they did like what was another one that I liked the most about Family Guy? There was one, oh, Stewie and Brian, when Stewie said, "Where is my money?" to
I was
Brian.
wondering if you were gonna bring it up.
Remember that?
My God, that was the best one for me. My man won that bet, came back. It was just like, oh, so I'm here for my money. So where's my money? Dude, I forgot about your money. I gotta pay you back this week. Oh, I swear I said you should have given my money by now. Nah, I'm sorry, I didn't get it. I'll give it to you next week. Oh, okay.
Ah, there's some good
It's a really good
OJ.
OJ. Yo, I'm really getting really sick of you trying to dodge me, man. Where's my money? Where's my money? Let me ask you a question. How much with that fake mustache? 799.
And then he went and got the blowtorch.
He said, "Stewie, you had to understand." Oh
Oh
my
my
goodness.
god! And then after all
He's like,
that,
okay, let's go to the
okay,
bank.
let's go to the bank. It's like, so you should have just paid the man.
You should have just paid that. He should have just paid
It would've
that
been
man.
easy.
But that's because he didn't pay him because that's Brian being Brian.
Mhm.
And that is
the
why
and
everybody stood up and applauded when Quagmire finally said why
I
he
was just
didn't
about
like
to say
Brian.
that. I was just about to say that. That was my top one right there too. Because Quagmire was just sitting there with just like just like, yeah, it was a really good thing. He was like, come on, man. What I gotta do to like you? Do you really want to? Okay. Since you really want to know how I feel about you, like that man went from A to Z. How bad he did not like. He was just like, he was like, you just don't like atheists. How the hell you gonna just shit on Jesus, huh? What the hell are you sitting here looking about atheists, right? And by the way, how's that son of you that you raised up, huh? Because I ain't hear nothing about your son that you've been raising up the bastard, and you've been sleeping with your wife. You've been sitting here with your best friend, and you're still trying to sleep with your best friend wife, and he took care of you your entire life. What the hell is wrong with you, Brian? And you know what? I just don't like you because you're just such a bore.
The man said, the friend took you in, yet you always constantly hit on his wife. He's like, yes. He's like, I might be a womanizer too, but at least I'm honest about it, Brian. What have you ever done? He's like, I helped down at the soup kitchen. Never seen you down there. You want to help? Grab a ladle. Oh, being a philanthropist doesn't make you Jesus Christ. Oh, wait, you don't believe in Jesus.
You don't believe in Jesus.
Religion for that matter. You failed college twice, and that's a lot better than your failure as a father. How is that son you never see?
Like, boy, he went hard on him. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, you kind of deserve that.
You always talk about how you want to be this smart person, yet all you ever date is bimbos.
Bimbos, dumb thoughts, blinds, deafs, don't matter. No arm, an actual dog.
He dated everyone.
He dated everybody in that. And that was literally a Valentine episode, but Brian went back to all his exes. He was in the bed with all of his exes.
All of them were there.
I said, well, what the?
Everybody.
He never should have screwed it up with Jillian at the end of the day. Like that was his longest girlfriend.
That was his best girl.
He loved the slow ones. He loved the slow ones.
That was his best.
The slow blonde ones. The slow blonde one did it.
So he used to treat her like crap though. Like he used to. I mean, the man would put a flashlight on the wall, and she was just so dumb.
Yeah.
She was blonde. She was the definition of a dumb blonde.
No, that's about as dumb as it gets. But
they tried. They put as a dumb blonde in that conversation.
But no, like Family Guy and SpongeBob, one thing they both have in common is the fact that they both were so goated early on.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing with both of them is it's 20 years later and they're both still going. And they should have stopped a long time.
Family Guy trying to hit that Simpson mark.
How can you catch the Simpsons when the Simpsons are still going?
That's what I'm saying. They trying to hit that Simpson.
The Simpsons have been on since 1989.
Are they still making new episodes?
Yes.
Yeah. They still going. And they talk about everything. And they still going. They literally talked about everything. And they still going. I'm like, shit.
I like that for them. I like that. That's how you know it's a good show.
Well,
I like the mashup that they put together when the Family Guy Homer put in together, and he was like, "Hey, no fair! I don't have any of those." I was like, "Yeah."
The good thing about when you've been on TV for so long is that after a while, even if you complain about not liking it as much as you used to, it becomes appointment television. And if for 20 years you've been programmed to turn on Fox at 8 p.m. Eastern on Sundays. The older people, they just still do it, especially on Sundays. Simpsons comes on right after the football game, and people just don't change their channel. They have families over, so it's on.
Mm-hmm.
It's on.
I was like King of the Hill after that time. After Simpson, you got King of the Hills.
Right now, y'all got me for like 20 more minutes. Okay, I got work in the morning.
Look, we only on for about 30 more minutes anyway. So
yeah, because I got work. I gotta wash my face.
You gotta wash it.
Love, all good.
Yeah, and I gotta read. I read before bed, so.
She reads before bed. Okay. Yeah. Well, then we will just keep this rolling along, and let's talk about another cartoon that I know that you put on my list because I want to touch just about all of them, and that would be those perfect little girls.
Powerpuff Girls. I love them. I love them.
Respect to the codes.
I used to identify with Buttercup so much when I was younger. Oh my god.
Buttercup?
Toughest fighter.
You a Buttercup girl?
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm Team Bubbles over here. I'm Team Bubbles.
I love them all.
I'm Team Bubbles.
But
you love them all?
My style was more Buttercup, but like my personality was more Bubbles. But because like I got bullied a lot as a kid, so because I got bullied a lot as a kid, I had to put on like this Buttercup persona just to like for like defense, I guess. But yeah, I identify with Buttercup because she was a tomboy and I was a tomboy. but like I was forced to being a tomboy. I'm more of like now I would say I'm more of a Blossom than anything.
I
Okay,
respect,
I was about to say, so you're more of a Blossom. So you said you
Yeah.
love all these girls.
Yeah, I love them all, but now I would say I'm more of a Blossom.
Okay,
So
okay.
you don't like the new sister?
I
We're
forgot
not
about
going to
her.
talk about
I
that
ain't gonna
reboot.
hold you. I forgot about the sister. But like I haven't seen much of the sister. Like I haven't like when she
I
Don't
haven't
do it.
watched her. I've only watched a couple episodes of the
I
reboot.
did. I look.
yeah.
I saved the time for y'all. Don't.
Don't.
Don't. I'm telling you, don't. Because if you do it, you're gonna be like, that don't make sense. It don't make sense. They just try to. It's just like one of those things. They just try to add a character. That's all.
I know it's a classic Cousin Oliver. It's a classic Cousin
That's
Oliver.
all that is. They just try to add something inside. It was like, oh yeah, she been here before you.
Yeah, like I saw that. Like she was the first one, and then came them.
That,
But it was
you know,
like,
you know how pissed I was when I heard that. I said,
yeah.
no, because Mojo Jojo would have said something about that.
Yeah, we've already
I
had that
didn't know
origin
about
story with
her.
Mojo and Professor and the
Because
girl.
Mojo Joe
Right.
said, I was in the lab with you all my beginning life. And Mojo would have said about that first Powerpuff Girls. He never did.
Exactly.
Why are we bringing these
Nothing.
two back in here? Why she's here? Why she's here? They
And
brought
what
her
kind
there
of
to try to bring it in a climb to make it different. But I'm like, when I saw it, I'm just like, she's British.
and what kind of father would that make Professor? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Exactly.
Nah, bro.
Where did she even
Like,
go?
nah,
Like
you're
where
wild.
the
That's why I
fuck
said, still to this day, I'm Team Rowdy Rough Boys. Y'all got whatever you want. I'm Team Rowdy Rough Boy for life. I don't care about none of
that's
y'all.
right. But she identifies with all three members of the Powerpuff Girls, and I love that for you.
in different stages of my life. Yeah.
So,
In different
so
stages
it's gonna
of my
be
life.
so much fun for me to find out which one has to go.
I think Bubbles gotta go, honestly. I'll say Bubbles gotta go. I'll say Bubbles. She's cute and all, but she's the crybaby of the group.
She's literally the
She gotta go.
powerhouse of the crew.
She is the powerhouse. Like she's strong and shit, but I think she gotta go. We could keep Buttercup and we could keep Blossom. I think Bubbles gotta go.
You're gonna get rid
Look at
of
Ro. Ro came in out of nowhere. Why Bubbles?
Ron. Look, like okay, the lurking
Bro,
is over
I
with.
went through
I
tears.
gotta
I hurt
speak
my
up.
heart when I heard
Like,
that.
the
Bubbles?
lurking's over. I gotta speak up now.
Bubbles, all right, let me tell you, all right. Bubbles be thinking she be playing sweet, but she low key a brat. Like she is low key like one of the mean ones. You feel me? I feel like when she grow up, she gonna be a mean girl. Okay.
More than Buttercup? Uh, Buttercup literally bullied kids in their age.
Okay.
They was literally in an episode when they made this man turn into a glue monster.
Okay, but
And it
that's
was
why she
all
gotta
Buttercup
stay.
fault.
But that's why she gotta stay. That's why she gotta stay. Buttercup, mentally, Buttercup is the strongest. Not Buttercup, Blossom and Buttercup mentally are the strongest characters out of the three. First is Blossom, and then it's Buttercup. Bubbles,
Okay,
I feel like she will fold every time.
are we forgetting the hardcore episode? Are we forgetting that
Come
Bubble
on,
took
talk now.
the simulation all the way up to 11 and
Okay.
bodied them?
Talk.
True.
Bubbles
But that
body
just
both
means
of
that
them
she's
with no
physically
hip problem.
strong. That just means that she's physically strong. The smartest one out of all of them is Blossom. And then Buttercup. Yeah, Buttercup. Yeah, I like Buttercup. Buttercup can stay. We could give
Buttercup be doing way too much, bro. I'm
What
sorry.
about Bliss? I forgot who Bliss was. Who was Bliss? Who was Bliss?
Buttercup was the reason Bubbles turned out to be a heavy hitter despite her sweet nature. And Bubbles is
And that's
so
why
sweet.
that's why she stay. You feel me? That's why she stays.
Nah, Buttercup get two folded too many times for me.
I'm sorry. At the end of the day, Bubbles is
Oh,
the one
Bliss.
I would
That was
least
the best
likely want to piss off if I was a
Oh,
monster.
on
The fourth
me.
sister, that's why
On me.
we passed that. We ain't really talking about the fourth sister. I saw like a couple episodes of her and I was just like, man.
Not canon. That's what we say.
They not canon. They tried to make it canon and then they just ended it.
Nah. They
ended it after that.
They were on their Dragon Ball GT with that series.
bro,
They
that's
tried
why
with that one.
Buttercup
They were just like,
stayed.
you know what, we good. We gonna let that
Buttercup
one go.
stays because her and Blossom have the leadership that the Powerpuff Girls need. You feel me? Bubbles was the one that got dragged along. Without Buttercup, Bubbles wouldn't be the heavy hitter. You feel me? Why does you feel me? Like your sister made you a heavy hitter. Buttercup is already a heavy hitter. She just made you stronger. That's why she gotta go, because she can fold. She can easily get weak. She can fold. She gotta go. I'm sorry. Sorry.
We heard it here. I think we have to put this on Stalli's hot takes too, because I'm gonna have to put this up as a clip because I'm wondering how many people are going to agree with that one.
And Bubbles is bratty.
Boy.
She's bratty, bro. She's bratty.
Boy.
With her attitude. She's sweet, but she's bratty. She's the
Bubbles
brattiest
bratty
one.
though?
Yeah,
Bubbles the bratty one. Bubbles.
Yes.
You gotta give me some. You gotta show me some evidence, cause I watched my Powerpuff Girls. You gotta say some evidence with me. You gotta tell me what episode that Bubbles became bratty.
I'm gonna send them. I can't think of them right now.
You're gonna have to send me some clips, cause I watched my Powerpuff Girls. I seen
That
almost
is
every
true right
single
there.
one. I saw Buttercup was doing most of the shit. I saw Buttercup was the reason why these robberies got away. I saw Buttercup was trying to stop a monster, but Bubbles saved the day. I saw too many.
She's just strong.
I saw too many that Buttercup
just
fucked up
strong.
mad times in there,
That's
and
it.
Bubbles and Blossom had to pick it up. Way
She's
too many.
Strong.
Especially when it came with the gangrene game. Hello.
She's just strong. But that's the thing too. The creator made her strong because she has a sweet nature. So they had to make her strong. Because if she didn't have that strength, then she would be nothing.
All
she
I
would
want to
literally
say is
just be
Buttercup
the
is literally the reason why there's a monster that is made of glue terrorizing the village.
If she wasn't strong, she would be the weakest link. The writer made her strong so that she wasn't the weakest link.
I mean, they're all strong,
They're
but
all
I mean,
strong
the way Bubbles did these girls when they teased her for them glasses.
Oh my gosh! Talk!
She's just strong, bro. That's it. She's just strong. Other than that, she can go.
Bubbles is bratty, and I have more case of Buttercup being more bratty than her.
Buttercup
My
is
man
not
Buttercup
bratty.
went against
She's
Professor Oval by so many shit that he didn't like. Bedtime, crime, the mayor, pickles. Oh my gosh! What? What?
Green is the best color.
First of all, the mayor needs to like start buying his pickles in like a can or something, because you know how many times can you not open a pickle jar?
Look here.
I'm saying.
Hey, I ain't lie. If I was him, I would have been using my secretary who's on that wall right now. Hey, Miss Bella. She's on my wall over there, my fault. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, she's right there looking at me like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, nah, man, if I was in the mayor's seat, man, the mayor had that on. The mayor had it all. Ooh. Hey, I remember the episode that Professor was dating a fake Bellum too. That was a good episode.
Seducer. That's an iconic enemy.
Hey, yo, Velma put them hands on her.
Yup.
Seducer.
Hands on her. I said, ooh, go, baby mama. Go, baby mama.
She did what she needed to do.
Go, baby mama. Go, baby mama. Go. She was throwing hands with him, boy.
Remember when Seducer, so I'm answering the comment. Remember when Seducer made herself into a fake Miss Bellum to get next to the professor? That was an episode.
Here, let me. He took his hand and sharpened that pencil, and I swear, man, the man was done. He was done.
Yeah, man, he was like, oh, God. As a scientist, I like you sharpening that pencil. But as kids, of course, we don't understand. But adults,
oh yeah, adults understood what was going on.
We knew that meeting right there. She was like, look.
Hell yeah, we ain't no shit.
I said, damn, girl. That's how we acting on the kids show? On the kids show? We that strong with it? God damn, wait a minute.
Oh. This is also 90s Cartoon Network. There was a lot of adult jokes.
Oh, no, 100%. But look, but like I said, that episode was just too good. But nah, she said Bubbles have to go. Buttercup got go for me because she done way too much shit that the cause was in terror because of her.
That's
She
true.
done way too much shit for the town to be that way. And there was literally an episode when people literally did not like Buttercup because of the action that she was literally doing
That's
on
true.
that show. Even Blossom had to put her in her place. It was like, Buttercup, what are you doing?
I mean, with great power becomes you got great responsibility, right? So
Okay, Uncle Ben,
you know, you
who
got
died, by the
you
way.
gotta shake the table a little bit. You feel me? You gotta
Is you can
feel
shake the
me?
tables, but if you do it too many times, yeah, it's a you problem, not a us problem. The only episode that I didn't get mad at Buttercup is when that one time they was just telling the townsfolk, y'all get rid of the monsters because y'all getting on our nerves because y'all are too useful for us for doing everything. I need y'all.
Those people were so stupid. Like, the monster is caught in the wires, and they're sitting there like, so what do you think you got to do next? They sitting around. I don't know.
I'm like,
they trying their best
everyone
not to help
Blossom
them.
be yapping too much for me. She gets the chop. They getting rid of Blossom.
Here's the problem with getting rid of Blossom. That group has already proven that they can't survive.
They cannot survive without
Like,
Blossom.
you talk about Buttercup having leadership skills. I've never really seen them. Plus, they've had a whole episode that just proved that she can't function without Blossom's leadership.
Well, they
Because,
can't.
like, Buttercup is literally
Blossom. I mean, they can't. They neither one of them.
no.
But
Buttercup is literally
Bro,
the
Buttercup
Raphael of the
need
group.
Blossom because there was a whole episode about it. Buttercup need Blossom.
they
Because the
both
only
need-
thing was Blossom was the brain in the operation to know the weakness. Buttercup was just like, I'm just gonna run up and just punch it.
Yeah, no.
they both
She's
need her.
she's literally the Raphael of the group. You know, it's like, yeah, Buttercup's really strong, but she ain't strategizing nothing.
You can't get rid of Blossom, honestly. You can't. She gotta stay. If it's anybody to get rid of, it's Bubbles or Buttercup.
Nah,
But Blossom
bro.
gotta stay.
He's also
Nah,
saying that
the
because
right
she
answer would be
identifies
Buttercup, but
Blossom.
all right. That's the right answer because Bubbles staying over here. Especially, I'm keeping my JoJo episode of Bubbles. You got me, you bugging. I am more JoJo.
Oh, that's what she thought she was Mojo.
If any character gotta stay in the whole series, is Mojo Jojo. He
Well,
gotta
he
stay.
was the best part of the show.
Well,
He
of course,
right. He make the
JoJo. The
He
villains
stayed.
will obviously be JoJo. You gotta keep JoJo obviously because he's literally the main point of the operation. Him is definitely one of the iconics. You gotta keep it because when they introduced him, he was like, he's so sinister, so evil. He's him.
They can't even say his name. That was the whole point. They were like, we can't even say his name. So
Name. He's
him.
just him. And the Gangrene Gang. Them three. Everybody else you can go. Buggy, Buzzy, all of them. They cannot.
Buggy Lumpkin. Problem with the freaking Amoeba Boys. They don't even know how to be villains.
Bro, they don't. And that's why I always say shout out to the Roddy Rough boy because those are the only boys that put the Powerpuff Girls to work.
They were literally created as well. So I mean, it's like
they was like boys, we are not gonna let these girls tell us how to run. Yeah, I was like
now the original series did have a sister that was canon. Remember when the girls created their own Powerpuff Girl?
Oh my god, that sister was disgusting and terrible, but she was powerful. But she was
and
terrible.
she sacrificed herself at the end.
Yeah.
We never thought we would see an episode where someone actually died on the Powerpuff Girls.
Who was that? I don't know if I remember that.
Oh no, you when you go back
She sacrificed her life at the end.
It was when you look
even
at her,
the narrator was crying when he was saying, for the first and only time, the day is saved.
That one.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's what they said. For the first and only time, the day was saved thanks to her because she sacrificed her life.
Her name was Bunny.
Yes.
So she had a sweet spirit, but everything about her was just
she
like
was sweet. She was real sweet.
it was like a Igor in sweet clothes.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what that was. Igor in sweet clothes. I was just like, I'm trying my best to say something nice, but it's so hard. It's so hard because I was about to talk like the princess in that episode. I want powers, mommy, daddy, give me money for powers.
It was crazy how they just made her and she came out like that.
Well, I mean, they don't know the ingredients that the professor did. They were just kind of winging it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Did they even?
And then they accidentally on purpose put the chemical X in. They were like, whoa.
Yup, this is the episode they definitely made her. Oh my god. That episode was crazy.
Okay.
Oh.
They definitely had look. Powerpuff Girl had too many iconics. They got a lot of iconics. A lot of iconics, bro.
But since we only got Stalli for like another 20 minutes, it looks like I'm only gonna have time to do like one anime discussion, and then I want to get into her hot takes because she says she's got hot takes, and I want to get those hot takes.
I'm gonna say one of them that I can remember though. But yeah.
I'm gonna do a quick transition into Fullmetal Alchemist, which is also
one of my tops, obviously. Respect, salute.
So we'll just get pretty basic real quick because you can probably give a pretty quick answer, and that is, what sin would you be, Stalli?
Honestly, people might hate me, but I'd probably be envy.
I knew it.
I fucking knew it.
Envy was my favorite sin of all. Don't get me wrong, he got bodied as he should. But he was my favorite sin. Favorite. The way how he just deceived people in that show, or tried to deceive people, the way how he was moving, and I liked how his character was made, you know, with the hair. He had a nice little crop top. He was slender. What? He was my favorite. He was my favorite by far. I loved his character. Loved it. By far. I'm rewatching that actually. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I'm actually rewatching that right now.
She said envy. That's interesting.
What?
It's just I'm just thinking about the hate you're gonna get if I post this up. Envy doesn't get a lot of
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people gonna hate me for it, but envy was my favorite.
That's like you saying I like Mahito for Jujutsu Kaisen.
Ooh, a lot of people do though.
I do.
Look.
I do. I do. He's my favorite too. He's my favorite too.
What?
I love Mahito. I love his character. I love him. Love his character. Yep. I love Envy from Fullmetal Alchemist. I love Mahito from JJK. I love him. What? Two of my faves. Focus is not.
But you like
Billy.
Billy.
Button can't be pushed right now because the button. Like I said,
I know you want to push the button, but we don't have a button this week.
The button is being very technical this week, but the
you like
button I can push right now is this.
I can tell y'all all the villains I like. Not all of them. I can tell y'all most of them.
Hold on, let us speak. Let us talk.
Some of the villains I like.
Emotional damage.
Let us talk.
I like Envy from Fullmetal Alchemist. I like who did I say just now?
Mahito
from JJK. I like Stain from My Hero Academia. I really like Stain, and I really like what was the other one? He had the bird thing. What was his name? It wasn't Shigaraki. I forgot his name, but I really liked him from My Hero Academia as well. Come on. It's losing me.
I'm just waiting if she's gonna say that man.
She better not.
What man?
She says that we ending this podcast right now.
What man? Wait. What man?
Wait to see if she says that man.
She better not say that man.
What man? Hold on. What man? Who?
You know that man that gets very divided in the anime community.
No, bring that man in this conversation.
Divided?
That man that had a plan that has a lot of people on both different sides. This man.
No.
From Bleach?
That everybody says is very, very good looking. This man.
Wait, there's a couple of them. They got people love them some Madara, some Uchiha, Itachi. They love them some.
Did any of them ever turn into a Titan?
Aaron, okay. I'm not gonna say I like Aaron. I see no wrong. But or like I can understand. But he's not like one of my favorite. He's not really a villain in my eyes. Like I'm not gonna say he a villain because what he did out of the sake of what he thought was right. You know? It
Would you
wasn't
call
like he was,
Stain a villain?
huh?
Would you call Stain a villain?
So Stain technically is a villain, but he was doing what he thought was right as well. But I think he was more of like a vigilante villain, like a vigilante of the villains, if that makes sense. But Aaron was fully he fully did what he did to save his people. That's why I'm like I don't consider him as a villain so
What
much,
people did he
but
save? What people did he save?
he tried to save his own people.
You said he saved. Who did he save?
I put it in quotes. I put it in quotes. That's why I put it in quotes. You gotta pay attention to the screen, bro. I put it in quotes. He did it to save his people.
I'm asking you again. He had these people called the Jaegerists. Who did he save?
He ain't saved nobody. He killed 80% of the world, but he wanted to save his own people. That's what it was. That was his thing. He wanted to save his own people and end the Titan legacy, which, if you read the manga, the shit is basically gonna restart again. But
We read the manga. We went to
Read
the
the
beginning
manga.
and the end. And we talked about this.
yeah, he basically
And
became
for
a
you to
tree,
say
and then
Aaron's not a villain, it's crazy. But I'm gonna let you have it.
huh?
He said
For
he's
you to
gonna
say
let you have it. He said you saying that Aaron is not a villain is crazy, but he's gonna let you have
You
it.
don't really see him as a villain. Like I get, like you could say he's a villain, yes, for what he did, but he did that so that he can destroy the Titan legacy.
your thing was he was a hero
No, I'm not gonna say he a hero.
or anti.
I
I'm not
mean,
gonna say he a hero.
they could have went with the euthanization plan.
But that's basically what he did. He was basically euthanizing the place. That's basically what he did. Euthanization is just another word for killing. Like that's basically what he did.
One would involve a bunch of Eldians who just would not be able to have kids and they eventually will fall off. The other one is women, children, and all these people falling and not even knowing why it's happening. It had nothing to do with anything.
He did what he had to do. Okay. He did the same thing. If they fell, whether they wasn't able to have kids and they just fall off the earth, or whether he just killed them, he took the faster route. Okay. Why wait 100 years for them to just die? Why wait that long when you could just kill them all right there, kill everybody?
But there was also still infighting within the wall. So what was really resolved?
Nothing. I honestly nothing was really resolved. He thought that was the only way because he thought that there was no other way. But I honestly feel like
His plan
it,
was flawed.
huh?
And
His
he even
plan
said
was
it was
flawed.
flawed.
No, yeah, it definitely
His
was.
plan was flawed, and he even said his plan was flawed.
He
Yeah,
even admitted that he was going to hell.
yeah. I'm not saying he a hero, and I'm not saying I just don't think he's a full villain because what he did was he was trying to destroy
So
the
you saying
Titan.
he's anti?
He's definitely anti-hero.
He's not
Anti-hero.
anti.
Hell.
He's not anti.
I think he tried to make well, he definitely tried to make his friend seem like the hero, but he's not a hero. He's not a hero. Like he's
Man,
He's not
definitely
anti
the man
either.
don't even want Mikasa thinking about no other body else for like 10 years.
Stupid
more like
ass.
50 years.
More like the rest of her life. He was just being
Right.
generous by
She
saying
does
10
end up
years.
she does end up getting with somebody else and having kids
Yeah,
though, so
I
she ends
mean,
up moving on.
yeah, but she
Yeah,
also
but still,
he
all I
still
know
has
is if
that
I was your husband and you
Yeah.
still visiting his gravesite,
after all this time. She
Yeah.
ain't moved
why be
on.
married, bro? I don't even want to get married, bro. I don't
But
even want to be married to
Don't
you.
base
that
that shit off of the anime. Anyways.
that is an unexpected Stalli hot take. Let's get into the Stalli hot takes that you have prepared.
Okay.
Because I want to hear these. I've been waiting all night.
One of them is Naruto. Everybody thinks that Naruto was
Oh shit.
Basically
Oh
like an
shit.
underdog. I don't think he was an underdog. I don't think at all for 1 second that he was an underdog. And here's why, right? So basically, right? So Naruto, I didn't finish watching Naruto, but I got spoiled. So Naruto basically had the Jinchuriki in him or whatever, but it wasn't like that was set on him for like a curse or whatever, like a curse. People basically pushed him to the side and stuff like that, but that was just unfortunate. But he was basically the chosen one. He was destined to be great. He was the fourth Hokage's son, so he was basically born into fucking royalty. You feel me? And it wasn't even like he worked hard to be as talented as he was. No, he was born like that. You feel me? So yeah, it was unfortunate that he got treated as such, but he was born to be great. He was literally born to be great. I honestly think he was born into greatness. He wasn't like he was like Asta, you feel me? Like Asta was born, I didn't read the manga or nothing, but Asta was
Don't
born with
bring Austin in this. Don't do
he
it.
was he was
Don't
born
do
with
it.
no powers.
Don't
That's
bring
an
Austin in this
underdog. And then
conversation. But I'm gonna let you talk. I'm sorry.
he basically came he basically came and was like, all right, cool, I don't got no magic or I suck at this shit, but I'ma still do what I need to do to be one of the best. I wasn't born into this, but my brother, my non-blood brother, was born into this. You feel me? Naruto wasn't like that. Naruto was basically born into greatness. It's just that he didn't know his potential.
Okay. Is that it?
You're the Naruto guy. I ain't got nothing to say. You're the Naruto guy.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all you.
All right. Hold on a second.
That's all you, brother. You the Naruto guy. That's all you, brother.
Okay. Here's actually the thing about that.
Go crazy.
I've actually pretty much made that same
Alright.
take of far back on the podcast about how at
Oh,
the end of the day, you know, he was always going to get to his ultimate destination. In fact, Neji told him he was going to probably, he wasn't there, but that's because Neji didn't know all that stuff about Naruto. Had he known, he probably would have told him, your destiny is to be Hokage. I mean, yes, he's destined to be Hokage. He was the son of a Hokage. He did have the strongest Jinchuriki inside of him. He is a part of the world-renowned Uzumaki clan, which was a very important clan to that village that they don't really talk enough about. I mean, Karin was a part of the Uzumaki clan, and they don't really just dive into that much. But anyway, so yes, you're right about that the power was always in him, that he was always going to be naturally stronger than everybody else because of who he's the son of and because of what he had inside of him. However, to say that everything came easy to him, that's a little different. Yes, having the power inside of you and knowing how to tap into that power inside of you are two different things. If Jiraiya never actually helps him with his seal, to help him with the ability to leak out more of Kuruma's chakra at the time, he's not going to be able to tap into it as much as he did early on. Naruto spent days trying to learn his wind nature. And he had to do it faster. A man had to learn how to do a jutsu that Fourth didn't even know how to do. When he invented the Raja Shuriken, that man was out there sweating in the rain, days. Everybody keeps saying, Naruto's not the smartest person in the world. So, yes, he has the power, but the man worked so hard. When he was a kid, yes, he might have learned how to use the Rasengan faster than the fourth Hokage did, but the only reason he knew how to do it as a kid is he had to have another shadow clone help him control it, because he did not know until he became an adult how to actually handle that himself, because it was hard for him. So yes, he always had the power inside of him, but everything he did, he had to work for it. He had to train for it. None of it. The man flunked several times the exam, all because he didn't know how to do a shadow clone, which is his clan's specialty.
So let me stop you right there, right? He flunked so many times because he wasn't taking it serious. Had he had took school serious, he would have been ahead of his peers, long time. Remember, he flunked mad times and still caught up to them and surpassed them. That's why I'm like, yeah, he might have worked hard, but he only had to work hard because he flunked. But other than that, he was born with that natural talent.
Yes. But you see what you just said right there? Yes, he did work hard.
I was saying, you triggered his trap card. I heard it too. I heard it too.
Because a second ago,
I heard it. Because he went back and forth.
If he didn't flunk, it's his fault he flunked. If he ain't flunk, he would have never had to work hard. He only fell back because he wasn't paying attention. He wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. If he was doing what he was supposed to do, he would have been fine.
You know, a second ago, you said everything came easy to him. Now you're saying that it didn't become easy to him.
It came easy?
Yes.
Oh, I ain't mean that. I ain't mean that. But I didn't really mean it came easy. What I meant was, I wouldn't say it came easy, but he had the natural talent to do everything. He just, like I said, he had the potential. He just needed to tap into it. Of course,
no, he had the natural power, but he didn't have the natural ability. Everything he learned how to do, none of it came easy to him. You know, Sasuke and Sakura are running up trees like it's nothing, and Naruto's falling off them hoes. You know, it took him a lot longer to learn how to run on water.
He didn't try. That's why. He flunked. He didn't really care. If he cared enough, he would have got it instantly.
He's also not the sharpest. Everyone always says he's not the smartest person in the world. Things don't come easy. They've even said it. Sakura has even said it. While she believes in Naruto, she knows that things don't come easy for him. That's why even asking him to come up with a brand new jutsu, it was like, could someone like Naruto even be capable of doing this? Because his brain, like, it's not that he's dumb because he doesn't work hard. It's just not everybody's that smart, which is why, and that's nothing wrong with that. Hashirama wasn't that bright, which is why Tobirama was there as his advisor, you know, just like Shikamaru is to Naruto. Mm-hmm. So, yes, he has the natural ability. So, he always had what it took inside of him to be a Hokage one day. But when you said things came easy to him, nothing came easy to Naruto. That man was harder than every.
I think it came easy, but he definitely had the talent. Because I remember when he was doing the shuriken and you know, the Rasengan or whatever. But there was other things too that he knew how to do without even being. I don't think he was taught how to do the sexy jutsu, right?
No, he taught himself that. Like, he knows how to do things.
But that's what I'm saying. He taught himself that because he put his mind to doing that. Had he had not been like messing around and stuff, he would have been way ahead of his peers. Way ahead of his peers. And I also don't understand how they say he flunked. That means he would have had to been older than Sasuke and
no, that's assuming that the classes are in the traditional yearly thing. It was literally just a test. So, you know, like if you fail a driving test, you get to try again next week.
Yeah. Cause they like, yeah, you flunked, and I never understood how they said he flunked, but he would always progress in the classes with them.
No, it was probably just that very thing, because that was the day they were doing. That was their actual graduation thing. But the man wasn't very smart. This is the man that literally passed through the written test of the tuning exams without answering a single question. Because he couldn't answer a single question because he didn't know the answers to any of the questions.
Yeah, he wasn't smart.
He wasn't. And everything, he had to work hard. Like, you know, some people are naturally gifted. You know, he wasn't.
He was naturally gifted. He just because he didn't have that support. I feel like because he didn't have the support, that's why he felt like he didn't have to try that hard. He felt like his mind was constantly on worrisome of nobody wants me around. I have no parents, this and this and that.
All of that was over with by the time we got to Shippuden because everybody believed in him.
But that's what I'm saying.
And he still was having a hard time.
All of that
developing things.
No, because that's what I'm saying. All of that flunking stuff happened when, like, in regular Naruto. When he got to Shippuden, he was already doing what he was supposed to do.
But his training was still coming so hard for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was still, like, everything he would try to do that was new, it was not coming easy. And that's okay. He's not naturally talented, but you don't have to be naturally talented to get to your goals. Look at Goku versus Vegeta. Look how easy it would be for Goku to get to the next level and how hard Vegeta would have to work just to try to get to the same spot. He was still able to get there, but that doesn't mean it wasn't harder for him.
I mean, Goku was always destined for greatness too, right? So I mean,
And it
that's
came easy for him, but it didn't come easy for Naruto. That was the only point I wanted to make that. All right, a couple of minutes left, so get to your other hot take, and then we will let you out of here.
all right, boom, right? So I saw this girl say this on another podcast, but I fully agree with her. If a guy like who's like a man who's old, like an older man or whatever, our age, still watches anime that has heavy fan service, I think he's a weirdo. This girl said it on Brunch Bros podcast, and I'm like, yeah, she ain't saying it loud enough. I need somebody else to say this. And I feel like the same way. If you're like a man who is interested in watching animes for the heavy fan service, I think you're a weirdo. Because half the girls in these animes be under 18. They be like 16. And the fan service in these damn shows be OD when it's heavy. You feel me? So I
Give
feel
me an
like
example.
Demon Slayer, right? The fan service is not OD in Demon Slayer, but when they do stuff like with Missouri's boobs and everything like that, I feel like if you're watching it simply for that, you're a weirdo. I think you're a weirdo.
She's calling out like 60% of the anime community right now.
She really is. I ain't gonna lie.
I think you're a weirdo for that, honestly, because bro, you're like 25 to 38. Like, why are you watching an anime strictly for the fan service? Why are you buying pillows of Anya? You feel me? Like, why are you buying? Why are you sitting here like, oh my god, look at the boobs, look at the underwear, look like I feel like that's creepy, bro. I feel like that's mad creepy.
Okay,
Strictly fan service is crazy.
I'm listening. I'm listening. So I'm going to take everything you said,
A
and
little bit of fan
and,
service
and
is
that's
cool,
fine.
but
Now, I do know a lot of people always have that argument about the age of a lot of these girls. I do know that argument can be made in America because people need to forget in Japan, the age of consent's a little different there. So there, 16-year-olds are actually completely legal. So yes, it could be a little different here. In fact, there's some cities here where 16 is legal. I'm not going to tell people here what city, you
Yep.
sick people. But yes, there are some
Yep. Because
states
y'all gonna
here
be.
where 16 is the age of consent.
that is disgusting.
It's all a matter of opinion. Apparently, where those people live, they don't think it's disgusting, or that wouldn't be the law. We think that's disgusting because that's what we were raised to believe. You always gotta remember that.
I mean, no, because there's people, because even though it's the age of consent is 17 here, there's a lot of people here who think that 17 is very young. Like 17 is disgusting. If you're 21 and older, trying to look at a 17-year-old, there's some people here who still think that that's disgusting. Even
And
if
I'm
they
not
say it's
even saying I
18,
not
they still
agree
think
with you.
it's disgusting.
I'm not even saying I don't agree with you, but I'm also along the lines of, I mean, once you have a mature mind, I've always felt like it does. Like my parents were 15 years apart,
Hmm.
and I mean, she wasn't underage when they got together, but she was in her 20s. And
Hmm.
I think once you get there, it like the older you get in life, the gap doesn't seem as big anymore. But when you're kids, yeah, the gap seems fairly big. But anyway,
No,
back to what you were saying about all of these guys and these. First of all, Anya, that's wild. She's like 5. You know,
yo, have you
um,
seen them though? They have Anya stuffed pillows, like they sell them.
but what you were saying
And
about all the
Anya's like
other,
supposed sexy on the pillows and stuff. Like, yeah.
when you talk about all the others, like the Mitsuris and all of the others, where you're like, if you're still watching
So would
and
I be a weird?
fantasizing over these people, you are a weirdo. I just want to
So
answer
would I be a
with
weirdo?
two. I just want to answer with
I think my
two
connection's
words.
bad right now.
2 words. Oh, yeah. Nephew, your connection thing is got the low bar on it. But are you still there, Stalli?
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, he's gone real quick. He'll probably be back. He'll be back in a second. But what I was saying is, for you to say to all of those, in fact, I think he might be back right now, so I can make this point so we can get you out of here. There he is. Oh, but what I was saying is to all the dudes, people you're saying to about these guys that love these fan service or watch it because they want to eyeball. I just got 2 words. Satoru Gojo.
I had technical difficulties on my end too.
Yeah, but you can't say that. Gojo is 24. Gojo is literally 24.
But is he or is he not still fan service at this point?
But that's what I'm saying, right? He's fan service and he don't even be showing nothing. He don't even be showing nothing. You see what I'm saying? He don't show nothing. He don't be showing no body, none of that.
Women still sit over
I think it was one episode where he showed a body.
And you still see women with these pin-up Gojos, these pillows, shirtless.
But that's my thing, right? All these other shows have fan service that goes strictly for men with teenage girls. You feel me? But we go for the men that are of age. Nanami, of age. Gojo, of age. Megami's dad, of age. They're all of age. Even for the weird,
I don't know. Some of y'all talking about Killer.
Even for the
I've seen those.
Even for the weird fetishes, right? Venom is a grown ass man. Venom is a grown ass man. Hisoka, grown ass man. Hisoka was 20.
I say that about Ace, and Ace is technically 16 at the time.
Ace is underage.
I can't speak for Ace for myself. But
we're not talking about yourself. You just went out for a community.
I'm just saying, y'all said that about
I haven't seen
Ace is technically 16 before he went away.
I don't know if the girls be gagging over Ace. I don't know.
They do.
They do. Then that's sick too.
Yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do.
They do. That's sick too. See, me, I don't know how old Doflamingo is. I never watched Bleach. I got up to like episode 16 and then I was.
Those are 2 completely different animes, but go ahead.
See, anime is they show grown adults that are 16 years old. They even done JoJo the same way. And that man is 16 years old. That is a giant buff 16-year-old man, bro. That is a child. JoJo Bizarre. That man, that is a child. And kid, I'm not for it. Y'all not for him.
It depends on which JoJo you talking about, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, I seen the post. I see the poses. I see y'all put JoJo as husband. And that man is 16 years old, going crazy. I'm chilling.
Can we talk?
No, if I say something,
I want to say it's not fan service. They don't do fan service in shows for girls. They don't do that.
Can we talk about these?
We gotta make our own fan service with like memes. We gotta make our own fan service with clothing and pictures and stuff like that. Other than that, guys get fan service like crazy when it comes to the girls bursting out their shirts in Food Wars and
the guys bust out their clothes in Food Wars too. I'm not gonna let you do that.
But it's not.
Say, hold on.
Wait, but it's not like how it is when the girls be bursting out, and then it's
it is.
Oh, you know how
it is. Your boy with the big all the muscles.
Yes.
And you know how they and then you know how they do the little peek at the underwear when they looking underneath the skirt, or the girl move over with the skirt. You see her little white underwear. Yeah, we see that too.
I'm just saying, there's just as much fan service in Food Wars of the guys getting ripped off as there is the girls. And I was just about to bring up Tokyo Revengers. And the fetishes.
Hold on, but there's a lot of guys in there that look very prepubescent. Even look at Soma. You can hear her. He don't got no muscles on him, but the ones that do have muscles are grown. Those are grown men.
What about Tokyo Revengers? I've seen the fantasy, and all of them are teenagers.
Oh, Tokyo Revengers got fan service. In the show itself, it don't got no fan service. In the show itself, ain't no fan service.
I just like how
no fan service in that.
You started off with your argument being one thing, and then when we pointed out some stuff, you started changing your argument a little bit. Like you said, all the fan service was just geared toward guys. But then when we talked about, okay, here's somewhere girls have some fan service, it's like, okay, well.
My argument was that if you're a grown ass man watching a show just for the fan service, you're a weirdo. But When you started saying, but what about for girls and da, we don't have much fan service. You bringing up Tokyo Revengers. What fan service is in Tokyo Revengers?
They exist.
Who?
I hate being on that side of things, but like he brought up Ace. A lot of women simp over Ace, so you got to keep that same energy with them.
Wait, let me see who Ace is. Hold on, because I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know about Ace.
Because you don't watch One Piece.
I can't talk because I don't really know what Ace look like. So let me see.
You don't watch One Piece, I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, I don't. I got up to episode 16 and I was like, I can't deal with Luffy's voice. I swear to God.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. You got to get on a journey. Just join just welcome to the crew. Join the journey one of these days. You feel me? You have your face on the wall. You know what I'm saying? You have your face on these beautiful wanted posters.
And while you're at it,
you know what I'm saying?
Want to pull up
because I'm definitely working on my
a lot of women simp for
days.
Zoro as well.
How old is Zoro?
I was about to say, hold on, Zoro.
They're all kids.
Zoro.
They're not. Ace was 20 when he died.
Yep.
Let me see.
Look at it. Like, let me pull up. How old was Zoro?
Is around 19 to 21. Okay.
Super, super young. But no, I just want to make sure we get that on record.
It's not fan service. If the character looks good, the character looks good, but it's not fan service. That's different. It's not like they got I haven't seen One Piece or whatever, but it's not like they got the guys in the shows doing things that would turn women on, if that makes sense. It's not like when they do like how they do like the Asageo faces for the women. The men don't have that. You feel me? They don't have those faces for the men characters. They only got it for the female characters. You feel me? That's fan service.
I'll still stick to Food Wars though, because they are equal opportunity fan service.
And all the people that's worthy enough for being fan service are grown. All the kids don't got no body.
All of the students, because the students, they're
I'm talking about the students. I'm not talking about the students. I'm talking about the ones that are fan service worthy, that are actually fan service, are grown. You gonna look at Soma with his flat body and be like, "Ooh, that's sexy." No,
I mean, I'm not.
I'm not. That's not my place.
There's the difference, right? The way they draw they draw the women, the young women in the anime, they draw them with grown women features. The way they draw the boys in Food Wars, all the children, the students have children bodies. That's why I'm like, that's not fan service. All the guys in Food Wars, the children guys, have boy bodies. The grown men have men bodies. It'll be different, like how you brought up JoJo. That's different, you feel me? JoJo, they got the men bodies. I can understand why that could be fan service, but there's no fan service in that either, except for JoJo Part 2, where he be like, or Dio be like, oh, Dio.
She did not just say that. 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 You did not just say that. You did not just say that. Did you just say JoJo Bizarre? It's not fan service.
No, I was saying, oh my God, are you not listening to me?
That's why I asked the question. I
said there's no fan service except for JoJo Part 2, right? No, Part 3, where Joseph gets old. He gets old. And then there's fan service there.
There's multiple JoJos. You do know that, right?
I know that. But that's where
there's multiples.
That's where the fan service.
Even Dio even get praised, and that man is still technically he's just a vampire.
I said with even Dio, when he be doing the poses and stuff, he gets that's technically fan service, right? But it's not as wild or crazy as how they do the fan service with the women. It's not.
But is it fan service? Yes or no?
Yeah, but it's not. But that's my thing. That's only one anime you can name. Every other anime got fan service. Nezuko, when she gets into her big old ting ting and stuff like that, they zoom in on the breast. They zoom in on the hips. You feel me?
But even one example is all there ever is to debunk, the notion that only men,
I'm not saying only men get fan service. I never said that.
Your hot take was,
if you are a grown ass man watching an anime strictly for the fan service, You're a weirdo.
You didn't start by saying if you were a grown ass man or woman. You just
I
stood
did.
straight for the men.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, straight for the men because men are creepy. A lot of men are creepy. Okay, a lot of men are creepy. And I've seen all men, but a lot of men are creepy. And I was just saying, repeating from what the girl said in the other podcast, if you a grown ass man that's watching an anime with a lot of fan service, you kind of weird. And yes, I think so. I really do think so. And if you're watching it strictly for that, you weird and you get no buns.
Wow. She just went straight for that last statement. Last line.
So, ladies, if you're watching
thing.
JoJo Bizarre, you're weird and you get no ping pong.
You heard that? You heard that, ladies. If you're a fan of JoJo's,
I ain't never say that. I did not say
If you're a
that.
fan of JoJo's, you get no ping pong.
Because JoJo don't have fan service like how all
Because y'all
everybody
rock
else
hard for
got fan service.
JoJo's. I've been seeing the posts. I've been seeing the DOs. I've been seeing the Hizuka and the goals and Killua too. I've been seeing it too. Killua get praised just like Gon. We ain't finna do that. Cause he sure do too. I be seeing them pillows at the marketplace too. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cause me and him went to Dragon Con and I saw a Killua pillow.
And whoever bought it is a weirdo. And whoever bought it is a weirdo.
We
if it was a
keep that
woman,
same energy you bringing.
It don't matter what the gender is. If you
We
buy it,
keeping the same energy over here. So ladies,
that's all we want. That's all I wanted.
Men,
that's all I wanted was just to keep the same energy.
For men, I'm going for ladies.
But that's my thing, right?
She's going for men. I'm going for ladies. She said men.
There's literally
and
nothing.
She said, "Men, you are a weirdo
like,
if you go for Nezuko Chan."
There's literally nothing in the anime for you to be like, "I want to flick my bean to that." But Hisoka getting out the water naked.
I don't watch a huge handful of romance anime. If I did, I'm pretty sure I could probably find some where men get fan service. But until I spread my romance anime thing, I would have to talk to somebody who's more broad into these romance animes. Because I'm sure there are some out there that's got some of these teen dudes that women drool over.
I'm gonna watch some romance anime just so that I can see.
Sable the Ninja. Sable the Ninja will tell you. Shout out to her because she do that for days.
Shout out to her.
Sable the Ninja. She does that for days. She sent for men for days. Go to her page. Averaging them 16 to 17.
Who?
Average. Some are older, but some of them are Sable the Ninja. Pull her up.
And I ain't waiting to call her out now. Like I didn't know we were doing all that, but
I'm just saying.
Speaking of romance anime, you had this thing where
she's the romance goddess.
Hold on. Because Stalli had this thing where she wanted to call me out live on a podcast because of my love for Kaguya-sama Love is War.
Yeah, so I don't know why, but that's one of the animes that I would watch when I'm bored. And you told me like
I cosplayed 2 people
that's
from
one of your favorite animes, but like for some reason, like I would drop it and then come back to it because it's just the same thing every episode for me, and I'm like I don't know if I really like it that much. But like I want to watch it, like I watch it so that I could see like why people like it, but I always end up dropping it because I'm like it's boring for me. So I know you said that's your favorite. I want to know why you like it so much. And then yeah.
Well, you sound like Evie.
I know, right?
Oh, she sound like Evie because that's the same shit she said to me. I just want to know what makes you just like One Piece. Oh, God damn. Oh, you sound like Evie. Oh, we love you, Evie. We love you. But oh, you sounded just like her when you said that.
Yeah, it's like I understand it's your favorite, but like, why do you like it?
I said it's one of my. It's probably one of my favorite anime, especially modern anime. As far as modern animes go, it's definitely in my top 10. And like I said, I cosplay 2 people from it. Mm-hmm. For me, Kaguya-sama Love is War is just flat out hilarious. It is wacky. It is wild. It is over the top. Just, yes, the premise of every episode is basically, Shirogane and Shinomiya trying to get the other one to confess in the first, 2 seasons. Mm-hmm. But just because that is the premise doesn't mean that there's not different wackiness in their episodic television. I mean, everybody loves Phineas and Ferb, and every episode's about them making an invention and Candace trying to bust them. But that doesn't make it any less of a great cartoon.
Okay.
You know, so it's about, for me,
Oh my God, Stalli, she is funny.
don't get me wrong, I love story. But flat out, for me, when I watch something, it's am I entertained and is what they doing making me laugh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not going to say there's no progression because by the time you get to third season and then the movie, like that story's been moved along a lot, but that's not really what it's there for. It's just there for here's what they are, here are the wacky shenanigans that they're in, and they'll do like different things. Like it might be an episode where you know, Fujiwara has to teach the president how to do something that he doesn't know how to do, and he's just so bad at it, and just like there's literally an episode where she has to teach this dude how to rap, and that episode is freaking hilarious. And you know, it's one of those animes that doesn't take itself too seriously, and you go into it, the narrator will basically tell you, don't take this too seriously. It's just a fun anime about a bunch of wacky characters doing wacky things. Okay. And there's not many animes out there that makes me laugh a lot more than Love is War does.
Okay. I'll take that. I will take that.
Besides Anya punching the crap out of that little boy.
With that being said, by the time they get to season 3 and they start putting on that hardcore press for like when it really starts progressing, now I'm starting to get invested of okay, what are they doing here next? Mm-hmm. And when they got to season 3 in that movie, like I was hooked for that movie. But their first couple of seasons are just fun. They just are.
I'm still gonna watch it. I'm gonna try my best to finish it out.
I mean, you don't have to. That's the reason we're all different in this world. We all have different tastes.
True. I just want to know if they ever confess. If they ever confess.
I haven't finished the manga because apparently there's still enough left in the manga for them to do one more season.
Okay.
Because there's 3 seasons and a movie, and now they've broken the movie up into episodes, so it's almost like its own mini season now. But you might as well just watch the movie; it's the same thing.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of like when Demon Slayer did the movie, and then they broke them up in episodes.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for it.
Same thing.
I'm waiting on it.
You know, so I think there's still enough in there for one more season. And if you're going to finish it, I won't tell you where they are because the answer to that question is pretty much there now. But if you're going to try to finish it, I'll let you find that out.
Okay. All right.
But there is a huge resolution. And it's not just with them. Because you know the side characters start getting into their own little love.
They always brought the side characters in and stuff. Yeah,
they're starting to have their own love issues and their own lives with other characters. Like they each season, it seems like they add new characters, which is what you need to do. Because I mean, they are in school, so different people to the staff. Thank you for listening to the podcast It's Real. And remember, you can catch us on just about all social media platforms at The Podcast Is Real at places like Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and plenty others. Be sure to join us next week as we have more anime and nerd culture discussions. We'll see you then.